Welcome to another edition of The Walking Dead.
Welcome, everybody, to another episode of EPL on Pub.
Class is in session, hitting the books on Pub Sports.
This is another exciting edition of the main event on Talking Ant.
Welcome to Pub Sports edition of NFL Red Zone on Pub Sports Radio with your boy, Sharpie's Bets. And what are we going to do? We're going to go play by play, and we're going to talk stats, highlights, and scores as Red Zone kicks off. This morning we got 8 games, and we're going to stay packed full of nonstop action. Shout out to our guy Jeff Slaughter for giving me a spot to let me do what I think should be done, and that is play-by-play, guys. So smash the like, hit the subscribe, and let's talk NFL football. Let me know who you got in the 49ers-Falcons game. We got 49ers as a -4, and the money's been coming in on the Falcons right here, guys. And to me, I'm actually on the Niners in this spot, but my biggest bet of the day is going to be J.K. Dobbins in the morning slate. I'm on him for 45.5 rush yards, and I think it's a smash spot for these Ravens. So put in 1 in the chat if you're on the Niners, 2 in the chat if you're in the Falcons, and let's talk the next game. We got Patriots-Browns coming up too, and that game is a -2.5 to the Browns. And they got 4 games already up on the field. We've got kickoffs ready to crack. And shout out to the chat. Smash the like, hit the subscribe, and let's talk sports, baby. And if you don't know, you should know. If you're looking to go to an NFL game, maybe even a playoff game, you should probably go over to SeatGeek and use that promo code Pub Sports Radio. Yes, a lot of these promo codes are going to be Pub Sports, but Pub Sports Radio, if you want to use SeatGeek, for your first $20 on your first ticket using that promo code, they will take off $20. So you want to go to a playoff game for baseball? You want to go to one of these football games coming up? Go use that promo code Pub Sports Radio, and let's get to it. Today, we've got non-stop action on Pub Sports Radio, guys. No kickoffs have happened yet. As soon as we get into these games, we're going to get into them, and we'll get to play-by-play. Shout out to everyone in here. Smash the like, and let's talk Patriots-Browns. Put in 1 in the chat if you're on the Patriots. We see a couple people on the Niners in there. 2 in the chat if you're in the Browns. And anybody in the chat, this isn't like a live bet show that we normally be doing. So if you do want your stuff pulled up, we need a $2 to $5. Yes, I said it, $2 to $5 donation, and I will talk about anything you want to talk about, whether it's fantasy football, whether it's regular sides and totals, or whether it's your team. But this is a play-by-play. I do appreciate everybody in the chat, but this isn't strictly about the chat. This is strictly about action. So I'm just covering you guys until the action starts. And let's talk Jets-Packers. I see a lot of people on the Jets-Packers games in this, guys. A lot of people back in the Jets in this spot. And the Packers are a -7.5 in this spot. So shout out to everybody in there. But let me see Jets. If you're on the Jets today, guys, because I'm one of those guys that thinks they get blown out. So we'll see. But we're talking Jets, and we've got a kickoff going on in that game. It's 47 degrees. It's cold in Lambeau, and there's supposed to be some precipitation, guys. So, we've got kickoffs. Yes, sir, Bobski. And we got another one going, baby. We're ready, guys. So let us know in the chat what your favorite bets are today, what your biggest bets are. We all know we've got multiple bets. We want to see your best bet, your biggest bet. Let us know. Let the chat know. And, let's make some money together while we watch Red Zone, baby. If you don't know, guys, Prize Picks on Pub Sports Radio sponsors a lot of stuff. So if you can, and if you haven't, go on over there and use that promo code Pub Sports. Why? Your first deposit up to $100, minimum of $25, they got you on your deposit. So go use that promo code Pub Sports and get in on some of these actions. We will talk Prize Picks at halftime. First play of the game, we've got Dobbins up the middle for a 6-yard run right off the tackle, baby. What did I tell you was my play of the day? It was that J.K. Dobbins, guys. We've got 8 games, and we've got all 8 on the board right now. All righty, we're going to lock in on one game until we get into some red zone, guys. So let's talk a little bit of this Colts-Jaguars, where we're going. And Matt Ryan's got the ball first, throws it out on the flat for a nice little 15, 20-yard gain to the running back. So the Colts are starting to move the ball. And now we're back to this, Jaguar. We're going right back into this Giants Baltimore game. We got 2nd and 4, and we got another handoff to Dobbins, and he stopped in the backfield for a 2-yard loss. Come on, Dobbins, get it up. We got a 3rd down and 6 now coming in that Baltimore game. And we're going to switch right on over to the Packers, who are at a 3rd and 9. There's 14 minutes left in the game, so it's quick 2 plays. Look like they passed it both times. That's terrible. What are you guys doing? We need to run the ball. Run. 3rd down conversions this year. Jets are 42%. 6th in the league, huh? Not too shabby, eh? Aaron Rodgers drop backs the pass, throws it to Tunyon, and it bounces off of him. Intercepted. Running down the sideline. Touchdown, Jets! Oh, my God. And that's how we're starting off Pubzone. Woohoo! Sauce Gardner with the sauce boss to the end zone. That was a bad pass, but he should have caught that. He slid down, bounced up off his hands into the Jets' hands, and he goes to the house. Oh, my, Lord. Does it hit the ground? Oh, review might show that hit the ground. I don't think that. I think that may have hit the ground, guys. I don't think that got to his hands. So, review is definitely coming right now. He slid his hands underneath the ball, and it looks like, oh, no. Oh, my God. That may be a pick. Oh, Lord. This right here might be call on the field stands. Until they figure that out, we're going to run right on over to the Patriots game, and they run a fake handoff bootleg. Brissett out to the back, and Brissett's picked off. Patriots football. Oh, we're getting turnovers to start the day. I guess turnovers is the word of the day today, guys. So hope you're ready. Baltimore Giants, we've got that 3rd and 6. He drops back to pass. He hits Andrews over the middle. How do you not cover Andrews? Well, I'm glad you didn't. Let's go, Ravens. We got a 1st down. That was a 9-yard pickup. And shout out to anybody who has Andrews on their fantasy team this year, because you've been murking it. That dude is definitely a top 5, maybe top 3 tight end. We're going to jump on over to this Falcons game, and Pitts is looking like he just got the ball for a nice little, nothing, 2-yard pickup. But that's definitely the way to pick on the 49ers, is using the tight end, but they more use them in a screen game right there. So we've got a 3rd and 1 for the Falcons. Fake handoff. Mariota keeps it up the middle for the 1st down. 1st and 10 Falcons. There's 11 minutes, 38 seconds, time dropping down. Looks like Falcons got the ball. Mariota's 3 for 3 with 45 yards on the 1st drive. So Mariota's actually looking better than what I thought. But it's the 1st drive, so let's tone it down a wee bit. Shout out to the chat. Smash the like if you haven't. Hit the share. Hit the retweet. This is Pubzone on Pub Sports Radio, where we play-by-play red zone. Marcus Mariota with the ball on 1st and 10. They're driving. They're on the 15. They're in the red zone, guys. We're in the pub zone, and they hand the ball off to Huntley for a gain of 3. They are missing Patterson and stuff over there, so those other 2 backup running backs have done well. 3rd and 7 for the Patriots now in the Browns game. Zappe throws it for a nice completion. Good 15 yards. Woo-hoo-hoo. Born identity for 15. Man, Marcus Mariota got the ball now, 2nd and 6. They're inside the 12, driving. There is spot for a 1st down before they get a 1st and goal, if they can get there. They've got one person in the pistol behind Mariota. They hand the ball up off the middle for a gain of, and he's pushing his way forward. Should have got 3. He got 4, 5. It's going to be a 3rd down and 1. Huntley again. They're using Huntley and not Alger in the red zone for anybody that does have fantasy purposes. And I get it. This Huntley kid is a fucking stout dude. He came out of, what was it, Ball State, one of those MAC running backs. That guy's a beast, really short, stout, and woof. We've got 2 games up on the screen right now. That means we got 2 people ready to score. It looks like we've got Baltimore on, and then we're going right back into the 3rd and 1 over with the Falcons. Mariota with the ball, hands the ball off, and the Niners stopped him, but he goes forward. That's a big boy. He gets the 1st down. It's going to be 1st and goal. 2nd and 8 now for the Ravens. We're back in New York.
Hey, Sharpie, was it an interception?
They haven't gone back to it yet. If I had it, I would know. I mean, trust me.
Kevin Lee said Jets, baby, so I didn't know.
So that means it must be a touchdown. It's 1st and goal. Yeah, I guess they would have showed it if it was if they would have returned it over. Yeah. First and goal for the Falcons. 2 backs behind him. Hands it off to the lead back. Cuts it up the middle. And this kid is pushing. Huntley with another gain of 4. They're on the 1-yard line. Now we're back in New York. Baltimore with the ball on a 3rd and 8.
It was overturned, no interception, punted the ball.
Thank you. Thank you. There you go, guys. I'm glad I've got somebody that can help me. Baltimore drops back. Lamar keeps it, scrambles to the left, to the right, and then gets dropped in his tracks, sacked for a loss of 4. The Giants were all over that. And the fact that the Giants do play a running quarterback twice a year in Jalen Hurts, it might actually play into it. Saints are punting on their first drive. Bengals with the ball. They're returning it up the middle. Oh, and he fumbles! Saints ball on the 31. Oh, my gosh. Wow, that is the story. He fumbled before he got hit. He went to cut, and he went bloop. Oh, my gosh. If you're ever in Southtown 101, you won't go bloop. If you're ever in San Antonio, go to the best place in town. That is Southtown 101, guys. They've got food, they've got music, they've got live entertainment, they've got all your needs in San Antone. So go on over to Southtown 101, get you a burger, tell them Sharpie sent you, and the boss man might just hook you up there. So yeah, as I hook you up, the Patriots drop it off on a screenplay to Stevenson, and he drives it down to the 6. 3rd down and 1 on the 6-yard line driving. And then we got touchdown, Smith. Andy Dalton drops back and throws a dime 31-yard bomb. First reception of the season for Smith, and that reception goes for 6. Damn, turnovers mean points. Wow. Andy Dalton, the Red River Rifle, is back. Smash the like if you haven't. Hit the subscribe. Pub Sports Radio has all your needs. Unlike what just the Patriots just did, which is a false start on 3rd and 1 on the 6-yard line. Belichick is going to be pissed. Do not do that. Do not. So, how the hell did my kids just do something? Somebody hit my remote. My kids were like, what the heck's going on around here? But, yeah, so why is sorry. I don't know why my TV just did that. Okay, my bad. We're back, guys. Sorry, Sharpie's TV acted like he was on crack. Zappy drops back on a 3rd and 6. Throws it up. That's got to be a penalty. And here comes a penalty, guys. He did not look back for the ball. If he would have looked back, there would have been no flag. But if you do not look towards the ball, that's an automatic flag. It will be 1st and goal for your New England Patriots. Well, guess what's going on right here, guys? We've got a drive being put together by these Pittsburgh Steelers versus the Bucs. 3rd down and 10. Pickett drops back. Can't find nobody and rushes. Gets down. 9-yard rush. It's going to be 4th and 1. Do they go for it? They're inside the 20. Falcons. 2nd and goal. Fade pass from Mariota to the tight end. Touchdown, Falcons! That's Pruitt. Yes, I said it. Pruitt, guys. So if you had Pitts, you just got vultured. Do you feel dirty? I can feel dirty at times too, but we'll go into 4th and 1 for the Steelers. They hand it off up the gut, and he crawls over a lineman for the 1st down. Do you feel dirty after that? After you just got vultured for your Pitts touchdown in your fantasy league? If so, please go over and use that promo code PubSports with Dr. Sasquatch for your 10% off your first order of some wonderful soap. Don't feel dirty at the end of the day. Patriots with the ball on 1st and goal, hand it up off the gut, and they get stuffed at the line of scrimmage. So they didn't lose a yard, but they didn't get nowhere. Woo! We got some games going on. Now we've got Pittsburgh 1st and goal. They are on the 9.5-yard line, so there is no term for a 1st down. Pickett drops back to pass. Way high pass caught by Johnson. What a beautiful catch, baby. That's going to be about a 4-yard pickup, but definitely a high pass. That was like, whoa, Pickett, calm down. Calm down. Man. Shout out to the chat. Smash the like if you haven't. Hit the share. Put Pubzone on instead of Red Zone. Nobody wants to hear that guy. Patriots with the ball. Handed off to Stevenson again, and he's stuffed. Cleveland Browns came to fucking play today. They are not here. They're not going to give you that 1 yard up the gut. You better come up with a different type of play here. Now we've got Pittsburgh driving on these Tampa Bay Bucks, which is surprising me. 7:45 left in the first quarter. Pickett drops back to pass. He throws it out to the running back, and Harris walks into the end zone. That was easy. Najee Harris with the reception touchdown for about 6 yards, and that was just a good play call. They sent everybody to the left, shot Harris out to the right, and nobody went with him. Are we on upset alert here, guys? It's only the first quarter. I get it. But this was a 9.5 to 10-point favorite with these Tampa Bay Bucks. So, wow. If you don't know, guys, we have multiple shows going on Pub Sports throughout the week. It's not just shows like Red Zone. We've got live bet streams. We've got college football capping. We've got NFL capping, we've got boxing, we've got UFC capping and live bet streams. We've got any type of sport you can damn near think of. We've got it here at Pub Sports. And if you think you got something that might catch some interest in a different sport that we don't cover, talk to us. We will see what we can do. Jeff Slaughter is a man of many words and a man on a mission. If it can get us views, sign us up, guys. But don't tell me cricket's going to get us views, because it ain't. 4th and goal for a 19-yard field goal attempt for these Patriots. If he misses this, I might throw something across the room. And he doesn't. We got 3-0, 7 minutes and 30 seconds left for New England in the New England Browns game. And we're going to go on over to this Jaguars-Colts game where it's probably a bum fest. And they hand it off to Etienne. And Etienne up the middle, down the sidelines. This kid's got burners. And there might be a flag for a horse collar, and there was not. That's a 50-plus yard gain for Travis Etienne. Woo! Now we're zoomed up. That was a play that just happened now. They're re-showing it. And it's 3rd and 9. And what happens to Sunshine? Not sunny days for the Jaguars. He gets sacked. They're going to have to punt the ball. Now we're going to head on over to this Giants-Ravens game. And, of course, what do the Giants do? They hand it off to that beast cow that they got. What is his name? Saquon Barkley. That is my number 1 draft pick in my fantasy league. I got him with the 11th pick. And, boy, oh, boy, can I not be happier, except with the rest of my team. But that's a different story. Steelers drop. Oh, they're re-showing that right now. Almost gave you another touchdown from Najee Harris, but that already happened. This Baltimore game, we got a 3rd and 7, 6 minutes left. The Giants are on their own 34-yard line with a 3rd and 7. Pittsburgh Steelers, wow, they're actually 9-2 all-time versus the Bucs. Wow, I didn't hear that stat this week. 3rd and 7, Daniel Jones drops back. Not a lot of time, but enough. Throws it deep to nobody. About 10 yards short of where the wide receiver was running. He did not even look for the ball right there. I'm going to blame that one on the wide receiver. He just didn't even see the ball, didn't even look for it. I guess he didn't think the ball was coming. Joe Burrow, how you hanging in there, kid? He's been getting hit so dang much, guys. 3rd and 2. New Orleans is winning this game 7-0 from a punt return fumble. Man, oh man. That the Saints got the ball and then threw a touchdown right afterwards. 3rd and 2 for the Bengals on their own 42-yard line. 8 minutes, 35 seconds left. Burrow drops back. Burrow is panicked. Burrow starts to run. Burrow throws the ball, and I don't know if he got 2 feet in. Looked like 1 to me. And they're saying he's out of bounds. No catch for Jamar Chase. That's going to be a punt. Vikings have the ball on a 3rd and 9. And what does Kirk Cousins do? Is that a sack? Is that a sack? That's some Kirk Cousins stuff if I've ever seen it. Looked like a safety to me, but it looked like he got the ball out. They're saying he got the ball out and there was a running back there. Oh, man, Kirk Cousins did some Kirk Cousins stuff. And if you don't know what I mean about that, you should probably go check YouTube. And the guy missed from 5 feet away on his own baby reveal throwing something. So I don't know how you can bet on Kirk Cousins. But people do. We got 3rd and 4 for the Colts. And, man, Matt Ryan has just not looked good this year. And I don't know if I could blame it all on him. That offensive line has been trash. Matt Ryan drops back to pass, drops it off to the running back, Jackson, and he gets stopped. He caught the ball, looked like he was going to get out there for the first down, and he's about 1 yard short. And they're on their own 20. I don't think they can go for it right here. Niners have the ball on a 3rd and 4. Jimmy G drops back to pass. He does Jimmy G stuff. He's panicked. He's scared. And he throws the ball nowhere near anybody. Yeah, dang, Jimmy G. You look scared right there. Bucks with the ball. And screenplay that just Brady has to just throw into the ground. They read that out. They were all over Fournette in that screen right here. Brady is 0 for 2 so far on the day. So this Bucks haven't had the ball often. There's 7 minutes left. It was a nice drive from Pittsburgh put together. But man, oh man, Pittsburgh's rocking. They're up 7-0 as a 10-point dog. Man, oh man. Matt Ryan is 8 for 9, but 8 for 9 is what doing you what? You're just dumping the ball off everywhere. You got to take some shots, kid. 2nd and 10 for the Bucks. 6 minutes, 55 seconds, 5 seconds on the play clock. Brady fakes it off the Fournette, drops back, and throws a nice completion to Mike Evans. First down, Bucks on the 40-yard line, on the Steelers' 40-yard line, driving in. Woo! It's been a great day of fantasy football, red zone, all types. We've got money to be made. Shout out to the chat. Smash the like, hit the share. We've got red zone on Pub Sports Radio now. You no longer have to listen to an annoying old man talk about football when he's got no money on it. You want to hear somebody who's got money on it? You want to hear somebody who's got some oomph? Turn in the Pub Sports Radio's Pubzone. Nice little handoff to Fournette on 1st and 10, and he just backpedals his way up for 7 yards. We're going to have a 2nd and 3. Fournette's such a beast. I love the fact that he's got his LSU shoulder pads on underneath it. You see that purple and gold. Shout out to Big Show producing this show for me as he produces all my shows. He's pulling up some screen graphics for some scores. That's awesome, dude. This show's going to be the dog. Beep. I'm going to try not to cuss as much so you can play this as much as possible around your family and still get red zone. 2nd and 3, handoff to Fournette, and he goes nowhere. Come on, Bucks. You got to be a little better than that. That's where you need the fake handoff and roll the old Tom Brady out to an easy drop off to a tight end. Come on now. We're better than that here. We've got 8 games going this morning. We've got 3 games going in the afternoon. Shout out to the chat. Smash the like if you haven't. Hit the share. Hit the retweet. This is Pub Sports Radio's play-by-play of Red Zone football. And Pub Sports is sponsored by Prize Picks, guys. If you can, and if you haven't, go on over to Prize Picks. Use that promo code PubSports. Why? Your first deposit up to $100, minimum of $25. They got you. They won't take a timeout on you like the Bucks just took a timeout. They're actually going to give you a match deposit that rolls right over into real cash. So PubSports promo code gets you some cash on that Prize Picks. Kind of like Kamara just got himself a 12-yard dash on them Bengals. Man, oh man, is this game not going the way I thought it was going to go. Taysom Hill in at quarterback, and he hands it off to Kamara. Man, they were so worried about Taysom Hill, they forgot about that beast named Alvin, and I'm not talking about the Chipmunks. We got 1st and 10 for the Dolphins, and they do have their third string back in today's their third string quarterback, Skylar Thompson, and he throws a nice pass. Woo-hoo-hoo. Please tell me that's waddle. Let's go. Yes, he is on my fantasy team if you can't tell. And the Bucks on a 3rd down and 2, throw it out to White. White on a screenplay gets 3 yards. Let's go. Let's put that kid in the game and let's give him a couple rushes, please. I did play White versus a few quarterbacks in some head-to-heads, but looks like Lenny Fournette is coming back out for the Bucks because White is their 3rd down back, but he will get me some carries and maybe vulture someone a touchdown. 3rd and 10 for Cleveland versus New England. Brissett drops back to pass. Patriots rush 5, and he throws a bomb, underthrows him, but still catches it. Njoku for at least 35. Woo, 1st down, Browns. Tom Brady drops back to pass on 1st and 10. Throws it to Fournette out the backfield for a gain of 5. Ooh, we're getting action. Not like that Thursday night football game where there was no action. Not like Sharpie on a Tuesday night where he gets no action. It's like Sharpie on a Saturday night where he gets action. If you guys need a book, go on over to mybookie.ag. Your first deposit up to $1,000, minimum of $100. Use that promo code PubSports and you will get a match deposit. Not one that you got to roll over 50,000 times. One that you can get your money back nice and quick like Leonard Fournette with that 5-yard gash up the middle for a first down. So go on over to mybookie.ag, use that promo code PubSport, minimum $100, maximum $1,000 for a 50% deposit on cash or debit or a 100% deposit on Bitcoin. As our guy Nicky Fish Tanks would say, one stack would get you two back. And it looks like somebody scored a touchdown in this Jaguars game, but the review is seeing, did he fumble the ball before he scored? And it is not. It is Agnew, and it looked like Agnew hit the line, but it is under review right now. Definitely took a touchdown from somebody who shouldn't. And Tom Brady on 1st and 10 drops back to pass, tries to hit Braid up the seam and almost throws an interception. We've got first down and 1 from the first down and goal from the inch-yard line for the Jags, and they run a straight snap to ETN out the Wildcat, and he gets stuffed like an Oreo cookie, like the triple stuff. He lost 2 yards. Oof. How do you freaking not give it to your bigger back on the goal line? That's where I would put in Robinson. I get ETN's a beast, but use that short, bulky dude when you need to. 2nd and 10 for the Bucs on the 18-yard line, driving in. They need to put some points on the board. And it was an easy screenplay read that bounces off their hands. Pittsburgh picks up the ball, but that wasn't a backwards pass. That was off of White. They tried to throw a screenplay to White, but I'm going to blame that one on Brady. That was just a bad pass by Brady. He double clutched the screen. 2nd and goal for the Jaguars. They do have Robinson in the game, and they hand it off to him. And what does he do? He does what I said he should have did. He gets him back down to, I think, the inch-yard line. He was damn near there, but that's the play they should have ran before they lost 2 yards. Like, what are you doing, Jaguars? Oh, I know what you're doing. You got fired from being the Eagles coach, so you're just over here being a Yahoo too. No problem. 3rd and 10 from the Jaguars from the 17-yard line. They are driving in. They are in field goal distance. And, man, Brady just doesn't look good. He just underthrows Godwin, and Godwin wasn't even at the first down marker. He wouldn't have had it. It would have been a 4th and 2. So, Steelers hold, and a field goal unit is coming out for the Bucs. Man, oh, man, that's stalled drive right there. And just Brady did not look good on that drive. Even that pass to Evans, he underthrew him. If he would have let him, he would have went for another 20-30. So, yeah, Ryan Suckup, 12 of 13 field goals this year. This should be a gimme. This is easier than an extra point. It's a 35-yard attempt. This right here, if you miss this, Tom Brady might just go and we got a offsides. Is that on the Steelers? I don't know if it's a false start or offsides yet. Definitely looking at what the refs have to say. And it's a 4th and 10, so I don't think they're going to go for it even on a if they take the 5-yard penalty. It is encroachment on the defense. Touchdown Sunshine sneaks it in and gets himself a touchdown. So any of you guys out there with Trevor Lawrence as your fantasy quarterback, or even probably got you some nice +5 to 800 if you took his touchdown today, you just got a touchdown in that Jaguars game. They are up 6-0 pending the extra point. This Vikings and Miami game, we got a 1st and 30. Híjole chingado, man, for the Dolphins. And they're on their own 45, so they're going the wrong way. The wrong way is not the right way. Yeah. Bucs with the kick, and it is up and good. We got 7-3. Steelers are in the lead with 2 minutes, 50 seconds left in the first quarter. Extra point is good in the Jaguars game. We've got 7-0 Jaguars. Jaguars. The Jaguars have always had the Colts number. I get it. Yeah, Jacksonville usually beats them at home. When they're at home, but man, I've lost some money in the past few years betting on Colts versus Jaguars. And no more. No. And if you don't want to lose money, you just shouldn't bet on Colts Jaguars unless you're with the Jaguars. 2nd and 12. They got a nice 18-yard pickup for Miami on that play. Woo-wee. Waddle has 2 receptions for 48 yards for those who care. Thompson drops back, drops it off to Mozart. Mozart up the sideline, and there is a flag on the play. Oh, not Mozart. Sorry. That was my first screw up. That was Tyreek Hill. I am going to not be the guy who calls out wrong names. So I did, but there was a flag on the play, so they're bringing it back. So flag on the Sharpie. But pass interference on Miami on that play. Their coach is not happy with that, but it was a screenplay. People were blocking downfield, and I get it. It's that can be called all the time. So, is what it is. Shout out to the Dolphins, though. I did get me some Mozart in my draft way at the end, and man, oh man, is that guy coming out to being everything and anything that he was in the 49ers. That guy was a beast. So definitely love me some Mozart. Dang, they called that blocking down the field on the Dolphins like, shoot, 15, 20 yards down the field. Jesus, man. We've got Mozart in motion. Skylar drops back. Oh, man, that was a nice play call and off the hands of Jasecki. Like, come on, catch the ball. You were wide open. Browns are going for a 39-yard field goal, down 3-0 to the New England Patriots, and now we got a tie game. Shout out to York. If you've got York on your fantasy team, you just got you 3 points because he wasn't past that to get you anymore. So stop just playing fantasy, play Prize Picks. And what is Prize Picks, guys? It's props, whether it's NFL, whether it's MLB, whether it's tennis, whether it's any sport you want to play. It's just props parlayed up with no juice. So go on over there and use that promo code Pub Sports. Why? Your first deposit up to $100, minimum of $25. That's right. Minimum of $25. They will match deposit it, and it ain't no 2-3 time rollovers. You roll it over one time, they pay you that out as real cash. So stop playing. Go on over to Prize Picks and use that promo code Pub Sports. We have Prize Pick shows going on throughout the week on Pub Sports. We have breakdowns on football. When baseball was here, we had breakdowns on baseball, breakdowns on UFC. We have breakdowns on golf for Prize Picks. We have all types of Prize Pick stuff going on Pub Sports. Straight up, Lamar Jackson on a 3rd and 5, fakes the handoff to Dobbin, keeps it, and goes for 14. That's what Lamar Jackson does. Lamar Jackson does beast stuff. So, Jalen Waddle with another reception. Jalen Waddle's eating. I like when Jalen Waddle eats. Gives me a shot on my fantasy team. Miami has the ball with 36 seconds left in the first quarter. 3rd and 32. Screenplay to Tyreek Hill, and he drops the ball. Jeez, man. 3rd and 32, and you call a screen? Come on. That was like the same play you called 2 plays ago on the pass interference call. So, yeah. Oh, Joe Burrow drops back, throws the ball away, and then gets dropped. Face mask to face mask. Roughing the passer. Come on. That's some Saint stuff right there. Oof. Oof. And that was on the captain of the Saints defense. Oh, no. Oof. Automatic first down Bengals. And the Bengals are trailing 7-0 in the first quarter. 3 minutes, 1 second left, 17 seconds on the play clock. 1st and 10. They are driving. They are on the Saints 24. Looking for some points. Looking for some redemption. They've got Mixon in the backfield. Not Mixon. Pirine gets the ball for about 3-4 yards. It's some Pirine time. Shout out to my guys in Texas. Hook 'em. Pirine from Texas University. Garoppolo with the ball on a 3rd and 1, the Niners, and they hand it off to Williams, and he fumbles it. Falcons ball. Falcons ball. Oh, and he fumbles it into the end zone, and he recovers it. Is that a touchdown? Touchdown Falcons! What just happened? On 3rd and 1, the Niners hand the ball off. Williams was trying for that yard. He fumbles the ball. The Falcons pick it up, run it 20 yards, gets hit, fumbles into the end zone, and the Falcons recover. That's a touchdown. Oh my God. It looks like though the Falcons' foot may have been out at that 2-yard line before the ball came out. Either which way, it is Falcons ball on the 2, or it is a touchdown for the Falcons. Golly, wow. Oh, wow. Jeez, it's 13-0 pending on review. Woof. What's going on in this Niner game? Wow. We've got 3rd and 3. We're out the Niner game, and we're going right on over to Cincinnati Saints. We are in the Metro Dome in New Orleans. Joe Burrow drops back to pass on 3rd and 3 and hits his dude from college, Jamar Chase, for 5 yards. It is 1st and goal for the Bengals. Let's go. Woof! Shout out to the chat. Hit the share. Hit that retweet. Let everybody know Pub Sports Radio Pubzone is the new spot for NFL Red Zone. Play-by-play. And at halftime, guys, we're probably going to go look at some halftime Prize Picks props. Why? Because Sharpie likes to put in some bets too. So, yeah. Time to get some monies. Bengals 1st and goal. Burrow is 7 for 7 on this drive for 42 yards. definitely taking his time, getting some time to throw the ball, and that can be dangerous for Joe Burrow. He's back there looking for somebody and just throws the ball away on 1st and goal. Nobody there. He had more time, though. His feet are jumpy. 4th and 16 in the Baltimore game, 56-yard field goal attempt for the Baltimore Ravens for the best kicker in history. And he hits the crossbar! Oh, my God! Oh, Justin Tucker, no good Ravens. Giants get the ball at midfield. Oh, my God. If I was to bet you my lunch money that Justin Tucker would have made that kick, I would have just lost, and I probably would have bet you. So, oh, wow, what a break, because 56 yards is usually gas. Joe Burrow to Mixon in the corner of the end zone and off of Mixon's hands. That was in the double coverage. I don't like that play right there, bud. Come on now. 3rd and goal for the Cincinnati Bengals. Saints are buckling in right here. It's about 3rd and goal from the 8-yard line. Shout out to the chat. Smash that retweet. Hit the like. Let me know what your guys' favorite bets are on, guys. Shout out to you all. I see you, Real Deal Prime, Matt Stoney, Viper, Real MD, Big Show, my dude. Everybody up in here, let us know what you guys are on. Go hit that share, hit that retweet, and let's keep Pub Sports rocking. If you don't already, hit the subscribe. Subscribe to Pub Sports Radio, the best show out. Why? Because we give you touchdowns from Joe Mixon, from Joe Burrow. That was a receiving touchdown for those that care about it. Mr. Mixon, he doesn't just hit women, he hits touchdowns. Let's go, Mixon. Oh, man, that was a nice little play call. They ran Chase out on a flat. Chase took 3 defenders with him, ran Mixon underneath, and that Chase cleared that whole route out for him. If you don't already, follow us not just on YouTube. We are on Twitter, Twitch, all types of social medias, guys. Do you know what else we're on? We are on the Bucks sacking Pickett, rumbling and dumbling. He's down on his own 2-yard line. Them Bucks are ferocious, and they're like, you're not going to drive on us again. I am surprised they got 7, but is what it is, and it's football. We've got 3rd and 2 for the Indianapolis Colts, and they are driving. They are on the Jaguars' 21-yard line. 5 seconds left in the first quarter, and they might just let the clock drain out, and they will. We're going to go to the second quarter with the Colts on a 3rd and 2, driving on the Jaguars' 21. So I expect 2 run plays here. Go get the first down. And what got him down there? On a 3rd and 7 play, Matt Ryan drops back and hits who? Michael Pittman Jr. That's his dude. That's that dude he's been looking for, and he's been hitting as reception prop more often than not. So shout out to anybody with Michael Pittman Jr. on your fantasy team. He just got you a nice catch. Browns with the ball, tied game 3-3. Brissett drops back to pass, and he drops it down to his second tight end. That was not Njoku right there. I believe that one was Brown. That's his 3rd tight end, Brown. Definitely using the tight ends with Stefanski over there, because Bryant, Brown, Njoku, they've all seen action, with Njoku seeing the bulk action over there. They've actually looked good, and when they get Deshaun Watson back, woof. Browns with the ball on a 1st and 10. They hand it off to Chubb. Chubb cuts it back, gets himself a gain of 3 when he probably should have lost, or at least got a no gain. Chubb is a beast, guys. This guy gets yards when he shouldn't. Definitely leading the league right now in rushing yards, and there's no surprise there. What is a surprise is 0-0 in this Jets Green Bay game. I definitely thought we'd have some points. We're in the first quarter, 3 minutes, 25 seconds, clock ticking down. Jets with the ball on their own 19-yard line with that 3rd and 6. We've got Zach Wilson. Drops back. And what does Zach Wilson do? Zach Wilson does what I always say he does. He gets sacked. He dropped back, turned right around, and got whopped, sit down, time to punt, Jets. 0-0, 3 minutes left in the first, and it'll be Packers ball, and they should get the ball around midfield, depending on where this punt ends up. But Zach Wilson, to me, definitely you guys need to leave people in there to block, to leave him with an empty backfield and expect that guy to stop back there and just throw the ball. That ain't that, guys. That ain't that. 2nd and 15 for the Patriots. Zappe drops back to pass. His hand gets hit. That's a fumble. Browns have the ball. Myles Garrett. Woo! Passes Clay Matthews Jr. for most sacks in franchise history, 62.5, since sacks became official in 1982. Myles Garrett is that dude. Wow. He fucking walloped him, and he got a sack fumble right there. So that's going to be Brown's ball. Woof. We got Bucks. Oh, they're going to switch us right on over to the Jaguars game. It's 3rd and 2, start of the second quarter. We've got Jaguars up 7-0 with the Colts driving. They are on the Jaguars 21 on a 3rd and 2. Matt Ryan back in shotgun formation with Jackson next to him. And he drops back to pass, and he throws it to who? Oh, Mr. Pierce for a gain of 8. Let's go. 1st and 10 Colts. Definitely still room for a first down. It's 1st and goal Colts at the 8-yard line. 2nd and 15 for the Bucks. They're trailing 7-3 with the ball. Tom Brady throws the ball down the middle to Godwin on the seam for a gain of 18. First down. Let's go. Let's go, Bucks. Last week, Alec Pierce had a breakout game, 8 catches for $141, and he's trying to add on to it the next game. Matt Ryan drops back, looks around, panics, throws the ball to somebody, and it hits the ground because it's Matt Ryan trying to run and throw the ball, and that just doesn't work out. That was terrible. That was terrible, like Charles Barkley would say. Terrible. I see you all up in your perfect rotation. Ron Lofton, Trey Day, bro. The boys got 60. Oh, no. Let's go. We going Bengals, bro. 60 racks on the Saints. Let's go Bengals. Chubb with the ball on a 2nd and 7. Maybe gets a yard. So we're going to have a 3rd down and 6. Red zone, baby. This is what it's about. No, it's about Pubzone. We got 2nd down and goal. They lost a yard, the Colts, on the 1st down. Matt Ryan panics, throws the ball up and off the fingertips of his wide receiver. Double coverage, man. You gotta check it down when you got to, Mr. Check Down Charlie. 3rd and 6 for the Browns, driving on the Patriots since that Myles Garrett sack fumble. 3rd and 6. Brissett back to pass, drops it off to his tight end, Bryant, and he stopped a half-yard short. They are on the 12.5-yard line? I think they go for it right here. Guys, if you can, go on over to Buy Me a Coffee. This all goes to help our next trip to Atlantic City. Pubapalooza 2023, here we come. If you don't know, you should know. This whole Pub Sports is put on by one man, funded by one man, Jeff Slaughter. So anything that goes to help will go to our next trip. If you know anything about Pub Sports trips, you know that the Browns are going for it on 4th and 1. They sneak it with Brissett, and they don't get there. That New England defense just buckled up and stopped them on 4th and 1. And buckle up, guys, for that Atlantic City trip I was talking about. If you know about our last trip that we went to, you know Jeff Slaughter doesn't spare a damn dime. So all the money that goes to this, think about 3 times more will be spent at that. So it's not just for the people that work here, it's for the chat too. And the Colts put up 7-3 Jaguars. They did not go for it on a 4th and 1. What a chump. Oh, that was 3rd and 10 for them. I forgot. Different game. We are on the Cleveland game. That was 4th and 1. So yeah, guys, if you can, go over, buy me a coffee. It's really buy me a beer, because over here on Pub Sports, we like our beer, but I like my coffee. Coffee, baby. Shout out to the chat. Smash the like, hit the share, hit the retweet. And if you can, and if you don't, hit that damn notifications bell. We've got all types of shows going on Pub Sports Radio. We've got a 3rd and 7 in the Packers game. Rodgers steps back to pass, lets it go deep, and he catches the ball. That was Lazard down the sideline in double coverage. Woo! Damn! That was at least 30 yards down the field. Hits him 34 yards down the field. Wow! We've got a 1st and 10 in the Bucs game. Tom Brady under center. Fakes the handoff. Drops it off. Dang, Brady drops it off to Evans. underneath, and he gets him to the first down mark. That should be a first down. Man, Brady's looking wild. That was a 5-yard pass that he just almost overthrew it, but Evans caught it because Evans is a good wide receiver. But man, a 4-yard hitch, like a slant route, and he freaking like almost airmailed him. Come on, Tom Brady. I like to compare Tom Brady to Goku, and if you don't know what that means, is this guy left his family to pursue greatness. He is the GOAT. Tom Brady with the ball, hands it off to Fournette. Fournette gets stopped in the backfield, gets to the line of scrimmage. It's going to be a 2nd and 10. Brady today is 5 for 12 for 60 yards, and I get it. 1st and 10 for the Saints in a tie ball game. They're on their own 40-yard line, and they hand it off not to Alvin Kamara, to Ingram. Ingram still got it in him, boys. Mark Ingram from Alabama. Yeah, that dude for a gain of 12. Woof, Bengals, man. You guys got to watch out for some Ingram. We've got 2nd and 9 for the Bucs. They're driving. They are on the Steelers' 14-yard line. Tom Brady up in shotgun. Pats the ball, lets it go, and he hits his dude. Oh, his new dude, Russell Gage, baby. Woof. They've loaded up on wide receivers over here, guys. And man, oh man, when people do go down, they've got dudes to fill in. Russell Gage down inside the 3-yard line for a 1st and goal for the Bucs. 49ers are down 14-0, and Shanahan must have went over there and talked to them and said, get your act right, guys, because these 49ers are putting in a nice drive right now. They are inside the 20-yard line. Bucs, 1st and goal. 13 minutes left in the 2nd quarter. 7-3 ball game. Fournette up the middle. Stopped at the inch-yard line. He got a gain of 2.5, 3. And it might be a Brady sneak right here, but I'd still be surprised. Just run, Lenny. Run some playoff, Lenny. The clock is ticking in this Bucs game. We are in Pittsburgh, where Pittsburgh is 9-2 lifetime versus the Bucs. I get it. It wasn't the Tom Brady Bucs, but we've got the San Francisco 49ers, 2nd and 5, and they throw the ball to who? Brandon Ayuk for a touchdown. And yes, he's on my fantasy team. Let's freaking go, baby. Brandon Ayuk on the slant route for the Niners. It is now 14-6. Depending on the extra point. 3rd and goal, and on 2nd and goal, the Bucs get stuffed. It is now 3rd and goal over there. Pittsburgh showing up. Okajukabuji. I can't say his name right, but I had to say something like that. And Brandon Ayuk in, baby. I needed that. All my freaking team is rocking right now. So shout out to the chat. Hit the share. Hit the retweet. This is Pubzone. This is Pub Sports Radio's play-by-play of NFL Red Zone. We've got Tom Brady on a 3rd and goal from the 4-yard line in shotgun. And he drops back. He pats, and he gets sacked. We're going to have a 4th and goal, and they're definitely going to have to kick another field goal. It's going to be 7-6 in this game. Wow. Anybody right now who has those Steelers plus that 9.5 plus 10 isn't feeling too shabby, but it's a game of 2 halves, fellas. It is a game of 2 halves. Man, Tom Brady just looks lost. He's not throwing the ball super deep, and every time he throws the ball deep, he's underthrowing guys. This is not what I wanted to see from Tom Brady in a year coming back. I just don't like seeing guys going out where it doesn't look like they got it. We got a 27-yard field goal attempt for Ryan Suckup, and Ryan Suckup does not suck. He does hit that. 7-6. We've got Steelers. They're allowing the yards. They're just buckling in and not allowing the points. We're back in New Orleans, and they do a jet sweep on a 2nd and 8, and he cuts it up the middle, and he goes touchdown to like the 4th wide receiver. I can't be real with you. I've never heard this guy's name. I was trying to read his name off the back, and I'm like, who is that guy? It was a jet sweep handoff for a good 40 yards. We've got a 47-yard field goal attempt in the Packers game. Blocked by the Jets. Oh, man, what is going on in Green Bay? Wow, man. Wow, oh, wow. 14 minutes, 54 seconds left in the second. We've got a 0-0 ball game in Green Bay. Wow. Looks like the D tackle just got his big, meaty paw up, and no, Williams comes in, the linebacker. Oh, wow. Big meaty hook. Pop! Get out. Get out. We got 1st and 10 for the Ravens on their own 10-yard line. Lamar Jackson fakes the pass, drops back to pass, nothing there, and he just books it up the middle, does Lamar Jackson things, and runs for 15 yards and gets out of bounds. Way to save your body. Don't get hit if you don't have to. You got the first down. That's right. Wow. Oh, wow. 1st and 10. And a handoff up the middle. Is that to Duvernay? Wow. 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 It was not. Kenyon Drake just vultured me. Oh, my God. Why him? Why? Kenyon Drake, guys, for a 32-yard scamper right up the middle for a touchdown on these Giants. And no, it was not J.K. Dobbins. Oh, man. Why you got to do that to me, Harbaugh? 8 plays, 89 yards, and 4 minutes for that touchdown drive for the Ravens. Oh, Kenyon Drake, I hate you. Oh, I hate you. Well, if you want to hate on Kenyon Drake too, and you want to go to his game, go on over to SeatGeek, guys. Use promo code Pub Sports Radio. Usually it is Pub Sports, but for SeatGeek, it is Pub Sports Radio. Get $20 off your first ticket purchase, whether it's to go hate on Kenyon Drake or go watch an MLB playoff game or a boxing fight or an MMA match. Whatever you want to do, use that promo code for $20 off of your first ticket purchase using that promo code. And on 3rd and 1, the Jaguars handed up the middle for a 55-yard touchdown, not to Robinson, not to Etienne, to some dude named Hasty. Yeah, the 3rd-string running back from the Niners last year just vultured all you Jaguar running back fantasy holders out there today. So now I don't feel as bad. Kenyon Drake vultured me. Well, Mr. Hasty just vultured all you Jaguar running backs. That was a 62-yard run for Hasty. Oh my God, dude, the Colts are in trouble. They are down 13-3 with the extra point pending, and the extra point is good. 14-3 Jaguars in the second with 11:27 left on the clock. Wow. Wow, a 52-yard game. Do you feel dirty? Because I feel dirty too. So go on over there, Dr. Sasquatch, use that promo code PubSports for 10% off your order and start using some of the best soap in the world, Craig, and use that promo code PubSports and get you 10% off your first order. If you haven't used Dr. Sasquatch, you're going to have to after today because, man, oh, man, I feel disgusting. Ugh. And what happens in this Packer game? We got a turnover, Packers ball. Oh, okay, can they do something with it? Miami 1st and 10. They hand the ball off to Mozart. Mozart does a nice little dance and scamper for a gain of 7. We've got 0-0 in this Vikings game. 9 minutes and 10 minutes and counting down. 2nd and 3. Wow, guys. I just, some of these games where I thought there should be points, there's none. And some where there isn't, there has been some. Teddy Bridgewater has actually thrown a pass in this Dolphins game. He's 1 for 1 for 17 yards. So my thing is if Teddy Bridgewater is good enough to throw a pass, why isn't he starting? They obviously don't think he's good enough to start, or what? Because it looks like Teddy Bridgewater is in the game. That is Teddy Bridgewater in the game, guys. We got Bridgewater in at quarterback. I don't know if we've got Skylar Thompson hurt or just taken out the game, because Teddy Bridgewater should have started if he was able to play the backup. Got a handoff to Mozart. He gains about 2-3 yards. We're going to have a 3rd and 1 for these Dolphins versus Minnesota. 9 minutes, 10 seconds, counting down. And yeah, the number 1 running back in fantasy this week right now is Hasty in these early games. Who has Hasty? I bet you 99.9% of the fantasy world out there doesn't have Hasty. He's sitting out there for free claims. And guess what? He'll still be out there next week. 3rd and 1 for the Dolphins. 2 seconds on the play clock. They hand it off to the fullback up the middle, and he gets 2-3 yards. 1st down, Dolphins. Oh, we're having a day today. Shout out to the chat. Hit the share, hit the retweet. Let everybody know Pub Sports Radio has its own Pubzone, NFL Red Zone. Falcons punt the ball to the Niners. The Niners get hit, and the return man stays on his feet and runs up the middle, takes it all the way to the Falcons' 30-yard line. 1st and 10, 49ers, 30 yards going in. 1st and 10 now for the Dolphins. They drop back. They hand it off to Mozart again for a solid 8 yards. Mozart, baby, he's on my fantasy team. We want Mozart. We want Mozart. Ha, ha, ha. Jimmy Garoppolo fakes the handoff, and they do a screen to George Kittle. First, and he goes, and he puts his head down and barrels his way for 8. 2nd down and 2 on the 23-4-yard line going in for the Niners. Now we're at 2nd and 3 for the Dolphins. Dolphins with the ball driving. They're on the 28-yard line going in. Mozart in the backfield. And once again, another handoff to Mozart. And he's pushing, maybe gains a yard on a 2nd and 3. We're going to have a 3rd and 2 here. And looks like the Dolphins' strategy is just pound the rock, pound the rock, pound the rock. We got 2nd and 3. Niners are driving on the 24-yard line. And they hand the ball off. They fake handoff. They drop it off to Kyle Juszczyk, the best fullback in football, and he gets a 1st down, 8 yards on a 2nd and 3. They are inside the 20, and Niners are looking to tie the game. Dolphins on a 3rd and 2. Fake the handoff. Bridgewater falls down, gets back up. Oh, my God. Oh, don't get another concussion. And he gets blasted at the line of scrimmage. Oh, please be okay, Teddy Bridgewater. Your head is like a meat sandwich right now. Woof. 4th and 1. Oh, my God. He goes to hand the ball off to Mozart, trips over the lineman's feet, gets up, does a little dance, acts like he's Patty Magic, and he's not, and he gets dropped. Ouch. Ouch. Woof. Saints with the ball on a 1st and 10 on their own 25-yard line. Hands off to Ingram, and Alvin Kamara breaks it up the sideline for a gain of 20+. Now we got the Saints on a 1st and 10 on the 49. Taysom Hill in at quarterback. Fakes the handoff to Kamara. Keeps it and runs down the sideline. Taysom freaking Hill for 20+. The Saints are freaking driving. Hill today has 3 rushes for 40 yards. Man! On 4th and 1, the Dolphins decide to go for a 44-yard field goal attempt. And here we go. 6 minutes left, and the kick is up. And good. That was a little crazy one right there. That was good. 2nd and 9 for the Niners on the Falcons 14. There is still time to get a 1st down before they get a 1st and goal. Nobody in the backfield with Garoppolo. Garoppolo drops back, drops it off to who? Brandon Ayuk again! 2 touchdown Ayuk! Let's go! Brandon Ayuk with another touchdown reception. That is now 13-14 in the Niners game. Pending the extra point, we should be at a tie game, and my fantasy team should be doing just well. Maybe not my bets, because J.K. Dobbins is going to let Kenyon Drake steal all the freaking sunshine from him. But if you get your sunshine stolen from you, that's okay. If you're tired of your book screwing you, don't be okay with that. Go on over to MyBookieAG. Use promo code PubSports for a 50% match deposit up to $1,000, minimum of $100. Yeah. That's a big one. 50% deposit. Yeah, that's some big boy bets, guys. So go use that promo code PubSports. That's cash or credit. You want 100%? Go you turn your cash into Bitcoin and you get 100% match deposit. And you don't got to roll it over 50 times. So go get you a nice promo Pub Sports and get you some real match deposit money that you can turn into real money off of NFL Pubzone and Pub Sports Radio. They've got everything you need to break down all the sports. And why? Matt Ryan should probably be watching these too, because Matt Ryan needs some help. On 3rd and 6, he drops back and they just bum rushes him and he throws it into the ground. Matt Ryan is down 14-3 and they have no offense. None. Oh my gosh. What are they going to do here? They're punting. Oh, they're going for a field goal attempt. If he misses this, they're going to put them. Oh, he's not going to be able to get the. Oh, Intentional grounding called on Matt Ryan throwing that ball into the ground. You are no longer in field goal range, Bendeka. What were you doing? 3rd and 9 for the Packers versus the Jets. They have the ball on their own 35 in a 0-0 game, and Rodgers gets driven to the ground. Oh my God, this Jets team is just pummeling Aaron Rodgers. Oh my God. Giants in the game on a 2nd and 7. They have Barkley in the Wildcat, and they hand it off to Matt Breida, but a flag on the play. What are we getting here? They got no yards with Breida, but that Wildcat has actually worked really, really well for the Giants this year with Saquon Barkley running it. I know this because Saquon Barkley is on my fantasy team. Man, what's this flag going on? It's looking like it's going to be on the Giants. Alvin Kamara with the ball on a 1st and 10, takes it to the outside for a gain of 3. We're going to have 2nd down in about 7. Oh, that flag, that was on the Giants. False start on the offense on that play and an illegal shift. So both were on the offense, 5-yard penalties. They declined them. How they decline a false start? Oh, because they took the illegal shift. All right, so they took the illegal shift, declined it, and then declined the straight play. So they lost 2 yards, and yeah, Giants, terrible play call. Saints drop back to pass with Andy Dalton on 2nd and 7, and Dalton throws it up to Kamara. There may be a flag, but they switched right on over to the Giants game. 3rd and 12 for Daniel Jones. They are on the Ravens 26 driving, and he throws it. 1st down and 10, Giants. They are on the 12-yard line. Woo! And they're going back to the Saints game, showing Alvin Kamara right there, and it looked like Andy Dalton just missed him. Man, it was a good throw, but timing just isn't there right now with a 3rd-string quarterback who hasn't been throwing to these guys all year. But Andy Dalton actually does look better than what he did with the Dallas Cowboys. I thought he was washed. But 3rd and 7, the Saints are 0 for 2 on 3rd downs today. Andy Dalton in shotgun drops back to pass. He scrambles out to the right, looks back to the left, and unloads the ball. Looks like out of the end zone. It's going to be 4th and 7, field goal coming. Saints are up 14-7 already. 1st and 10 for the Giants on the 11-yard line. And we got is that a flag on the play? Man, another flag on these Giants offense. Let's bring them back another 5. Man, come on, Doble, get your shit together. Shout out to the chat, guys. Hit the share, hit the retweet, smash the like button. Shout out to the 48 who smashed the like, the 46 live. Let's get Pubzone cracking. We've got New Orleans for a 35-yard field goal attempt, and of course, it's good. Why? Because Lutz is that dude. Used to be on my fantasy team, but I'm rocking with Matt Gay this year. We've got a 1st and 5. That penalty was on the Ravens. From the 5-yard line, Wildcat, Saquon Barkley up the middle for a gain of absolutely nothing. You got nothing there. At least you didn't lose yards. Come on, Barkley, I need a touchdown. Let's go. Well, I really don't want you to score on the Ravens, but then I do because I need you for fantasy. It's really a rough thing, huh, right? But, yeah, let's keep this rocking.
What do you got on the Ravens, Sharpie?
I just got Dobbins, but I know people who ask me their opinions on games, and I told them the Ravens were going to run all over these dudes and kill them. And it's not looking like that.
Yeah, I got the Giants. Plus 5.5 in the super contest.
2nd and 4, fake handoff, fake end around for Jones. Jones unloads and oh my gosh, he bobbles it in the end zone, not a catch. Oh my God. Come on, Johnson. Man, oh man. It was a nice throw by Daniel Jones. He fit it into a window. That dude should have caught it, man. Wow, watching the replay, dude, that just hits his hands and bounces off his own chest. What a throw by Daniel Jones. You're not going to hear that every day. Danny Dimes. This is the reason why they drafted you, huh? We got 3rd and 4 for the Giants. And they can actually get a 1st down. They are on like the 5-yard line. So there is still a chance at a 1st down here. Jones drops back to pass, throws it out to the flat. We've got a touchdown, and he makes up for himself. Let's go, Giants. G-Man. Touchdown, Robinson. Wan'Dale Robinson, the rookie. Wow, we got a game, guys. Baltimore 7-6, depending on the field, depending on the extra point, about to be a tied game. Whoop, whoop. Let's get this going, guys. And if you don't know, you should know, guys. Manscaped. If you aren't taking care of yourself in 2022, there's a problem. But you know what there's not a problem with? This Pittsburgh Steelers kicker. 55-yard field goal attempt. Good for Chris Boswell. And the Steelers take a 10-6 lead with 4 minutes left in the second quarter. Wow, that just dropped right. Oh, it hit the Vulcan upright and flipped in. Oh, when the luck is on your side, the luck is on your side. Oh, man. Looks like the Vikings are finally putting a drive together. The big play on this drive was a one-play catch to Jefferson for 21 yards, and they're now going to have a 2nd and 7 inside of the Dolphins 30 in a 3-0 ball game. Yes, 3-0 Dolphins are winning versus the Vikings. It's also 3-3 in the Cleveland-New England game, and Zappe fakes the handoff, drops back, unloads to a wide-open wide receiver, Myers. Let's go, Jacoby Myers. Myers and Myers Law Firm. 2nd and 7 for the Vikings, driving on the Dolphins. They haven't been in any type of scoring positions, this team, all day. Kirk Cousins is 6 for 10 for 60 yards. And there's 5 seconds left on the play clock to where it looks like they're going to have to call a timeout. Like, come on, man. Timeout, Minnesota Vikings. Lamar Jackson, he's 98 yards passing today, 6th. And Skylar Thompson actually was 7th. So to put Bridgewater in means I think that Skylar Thompson got hurt. We're going to go to a 3rd and 13 in this Falcons game. 3rd down conversions today. The Falcons are 4 for 6. Mariota, he's back there. Looks like he has Alger in the backfield with him. He's got 3 wide receivers. His tight end, Pitts. Pitts is the way to attack it, I think, these 49ers. You've got to attack them with the tight end like my guy Big Show did. He attacked them with the tight end, and they ate Higbee. Mariota drops back, 3rd and 13, and there's nowhere to go. So what does he do? He does what Mariota does, takes off and gets 15 yards. If you would have played him on Prize Picks, you would have just cashed his rushing yards over. And what do you mean? What's Prize Picks? Prize Picks, guys, is props. That's all it is. It's just a way to parlay props without juice for the states that don't allow you to gamble. This is the way that will allow you to gamble. They've got loopholes because the way they run it, and if you would have ran Marcus Mariota's rush yards, you would have just got you an easy casher. This dude has been running all day. It was at a very, very low number today, and Mariota does Mariota things. 3rd and 6 for these Minnesota Vikings. They are on the Dolphins' 27-yard line. They will at least have a field goal shot if Kirk Cousins doesn't get dropped. And he throws it out to Jefferson down the sideline, and he dives, Superman jumps, and he's out at the 2. It looked cool. There was no way he was going to score right there. He dove from like the 7. Like, what are you doing, Jefferson?
He's trying to fuck up my ladder. That's what he's trying to do.
Bro, it was freaking hilarious, dude. He's like, he tried to dive from the 7-yard line. But we got 1st and goal now for the Vikings. We're going to go on over to this Saints game where they're up 17-7. Bengals with the ball on a 3rd and 2. Burrows drops back to pass and hits Boyd on a slant route. They are on the Saints 21. They are trying to answer them with some points. Oof. What a good game. These Saints are, shout out to Jeff Slaughter and his Saints. They're a little better than what I thought. But like I was talking, use promo code PubSports for Prize Picks. Why? Because your first deposit up to 100, minimum of 25, they got you, and you only got to roll it over one time before Prize Picks got you. It's 1st and goal for the Vikings. We've got Dalvin Cook in the backfield, fakes the handoff. Kirk Cousins floats it out to Irv Smith Jr. Touchdown, Vikings! 6-3 pending the extra point. Now we're going to hop on over to that Cincy game where on 1st and 10, they get absolutely nothing on a screenplay. 2 yards. We'll give them 2 yards. But I don't understand why on a 1st and goal, yes, the Vikings just scored a touchdown. So be it. I get it. But at the end of the day, run the ball. Good teams run the ball in the end zone, man. Just buckle in. You have Dalvin Cook. go get you a touchdown. So, yeah, 17-7 in this Bengals game. 6 minutes and counting down. We've got the Bengals on a 2nd and 8 on the Saints 19. Burrow drops back to pass and throws it nowhere near anybody. Wide receiver and quarterback were definitely on different pages right there. Dalton threw the out route where Higgins ran the seam. We've got 0-0 in this Jets game, and the Jets are putting a drive together. Big Reese Hall takes it on down into the Green Bay 20. Man. Wilson today is only 4 for 6 for 20 yards, and they're about to be in the lead, man. What the hell is going on with Green Bay? Don't tell me relax, Aaron Rodgers. RELAX, no. How about PUBSPORTS as a promo code? That's Pub Sports for those who can't spell. Use it. And if you don't know where, and if you got a place who should be using it, go hit us up on emails or on our DMs and let us know so we can get Pub Sports using there. The Jets on a 1st and 10 do a pitch out to Hall, and he goes out of bounds with maybe a gain of 1, but he got fucking hit out of bounds late. And it looked like a ref was looking for a flag, and they're talking to each other. That should be a late hit. That should be a late hit. He was out of bounds, and the guy hit him, threw him. What else is a flag in the NFL? He was out of bounds. Maybe it was an accidental, but still, they didn't call it. 2nd and 9. They says no vagina flags for you, Sharpie. So shout out to the chat. Hit the share, hit the retweet. This is Pubzone, Pub Sports Radio's version of NFL Red Zone. We've got 3 games in the boxes right now. Colts on a 2nd and 16, throw the ball for a gain of 8. Where the Jets on a 2nd and 9 while driving, hand the ball off the Hall again, and for a gain of 1. Joe Burrow on 3rd and 8 does what? Does what he has to do to help his team win. Runs for a 19-yard TD scamper from Joe Burrow. That's 2 rushes for 24 yards on the day. He hits his over on his rush prop. He scores his touchdown if anybody has an anytime touchdown prop. And we've got a game in the Bengals-Saints game. 3rd and 8 for the Colts. They're driving on the Jaguars. They're on their 17. Ryan drops back to pass. Throws a fucking lame duck in the air. That thing wobbled, but they got a flag. That thing went quack, quack, quack. On 3rd and 6, Wilson back to pass. Almost gets sacked. Pops out the pocket, rolls back out, and just chucks the ball up for living anybody else. And oh my God, it was almost picked in the end zone by the Packers. Why not just throw the ball away right there, Wilson? Why not just throw the ball away? Looks like they're going to get a pass interference call on the Jaguars. It's going to set these Colts up 1st and goal on the 4 or 5 yard line. Wow. Zach Wilson, you can't do it all. Sometimes 3 is better than nothing. And you almost gave your team nothing right there. Today, guys, it's been a lot of turnovers, a lot of field goals. We need points. And what we got is a Falcons team driving on the Niners. 2nd and 11 on the Niners 19. Inside the red zone. We're in the pub zone. And they pitch it out to Huntley. That beast from Ball State University. That bowling ball rolls himself for an extra 8. They're down on the 4 yard line. 1st and goal Falcons. 59 seconds left. We got a timeout in that game. 14-3 in the Jacksonville game. Colts are driving 1st and goal. Matt Ryan drops back to pass. Gets hit while he throws the ball. They're saying forward pass. Flag on the play. Looks like holding. Looks like we're going to have a holding unless they call some type of crap thing on a quarterback that they do sometimes. Who knows? They always are vajayjays. 4th and 6 for the Jets. They're going to take a 32-yard field goal attempt. And they're going to drain it for the lead. Yes, I said the lead. 3-0 Jets with 5 minutes and 40 seconds left in the 2nd quarter. That's right. If you had the Jets and plus 7.5, you're probably not feeling too shabby. On 1st and goal after the penalty. Oh, man, there was a penalty. Yeah, the holding on the Colts. They throw a screenplay and get about 7. 1st and goal now for the Falcons. Mariota keeps. He's got the outside lane. Touchdown, Mariota! Touchdown, Falcons! We've got the Falcons up 20-14, pending the extra point. Oh, my gosh. Do we have an upset brewing? Why is my camera like that? Am I blurry, bro? Big Show.
It just went out of focus. It'll probably take a second.
All right. Well, they hand the ball off to Indianapolis on a 2nd and goal. They don't trust Matt Ryan, and they get about a gain of 4. Man, I hate the fact that I went blurry. But yeah, I don't want to get too froze up on me blurry, but that's not cool. We got Ravens at Giants. 3rd and goal. Now we're going right back to the Indy game. What the heck happened?
Try going in and out.
Jacksonville, 3rd and goal. Matt Ryan drops back. And he throws it out to the flat. And he hits the pylon. Touchdown, Colts. Campbell with the reception. That's right. Paris Campbell stole all you guys who have Pittman touchdowns. Let's go. We're going to have to hit a quick commercial, or do you want to talk while I go in and out?
No, I'll hit a commercial.
We're going to hit a quick commercial, guys. I'm going to fix this camera and be right back within 30 seconds. Yeah. And we back. And you know who else is back? Ramon Stevenson with a 30-yard touchdown scamper for the Patriots. Patriots take a 10-3 lead. My God, Aaron Rodgers just looks lost. Oh, my goodness. And they just went blurry in Lambeau like I was blurry. Shout out to the chat. Smash the like, hit the retweet, and let's keep this rolling. This is Pub Sports Radio's version of NFL Red Zone, play-by-play with Sharpie's bets. 3rd and 3 for the New Orleans Saints, now only up by 3, and the Red River Rifle looks for his tight end and gets that first down for a gain of 6. Man, does Andy Dalton look comfortable, and I'm surprised. You know who doesn't look comfortable? Aaron Rodgers. 2nd and 10, drops back, throws it off his back foot to Tunyon for a gain of 7. We've got a 3rd and 3. Wowsy. This year, it looks like every one of Aaron Rodgers' numbers are down. We're not surprised for missing Devontae Adams, but man, they're just not that team that any of us thought they were going to be. We are at the 2-minute warning, starting this game up. Baltimore and Giants tied 7-7. Ravens with the ball and driving. They are on the Giants 16-yard line on a 1st and 10. Why is freaking Kenyon Drake in the game? Lamar Jackson drops back to throw. 3-4 yard pass. Nothing big there, but definitely at least got some yards to his backup tight end, Oliver. And they're just definitely trying to let the clock tick, because they don't want the Giants to get the ball back. What did get these guys down here? It looks like a big giant run from who? Was that Kenyon Drake, bro? Really? Why does Kenyon Drake have 500 yards? Is Dobbin hurt? Like, what the? Oh, my God. Dude, Kenyon Drake's got the 100 yards I thought freaking Dobbins was going to get today. So, looks like my bet's going right out the window. 2nd and 6. Minute 41 in this Ravens game, and Kenyon Drake has just been beasting. Definitely. Ugh. Are they looking at that catch right now? They're saying it hit the ground, and yeah, it did move after it hit the ground. Maybe that is not a complete. That's not, yeah. Well, Kenyon Drake's only got 3 rushes for 64 yards. It just looks like every time he touches the ball, he kills it. Well, you know who else gets killed every time he touches the ball? Aaron Rodgers. On 3rd and 4, almost gets brought down by 3 different Jets and almost throws a pick. They're going to have to punt the ball. Aaron Rodgers got dropped. He is running for his life. It is 40 degrees over there, guys, and he's getting dropped. Being that old hurts. And Jimmy Garoppolo keeps for a quarterback sneak on a 3rd down and 1, gets the first down, 25 seconds and counting. The Niners are trying to drive. They have 1 timeout left. Garoppolo drops back to pass, throws it to the fullback, Juszczyk, and Juszczyk goes up the middle. They're going to have to use their timeout, 15 seconds left. It's going to be a 1st down and 10 it's still on their side of the field. So they're going to have to do a big 15, 20-yard out route to the sidelines. They're going to have to get out of bounds. They have no more timeouts. They just used their last timeout. The Niners are actually losing this game. Back to the Ravens-Giants game. That pass is going to be called incomplete for the 3-yard gain, which will then now they've got to add time onto the clock, which puts it up to 1:41 to 1:57. Yay. Incomplete passes are brutal. But, yeah. We got ourselves a football game, fellers. We got ourselves a football game. 2nd down and 10, 1:57, 22 on the play clock. Ravens with the ball on the Giants' 16-yard line. 7-7 ball game. J.K. Dobbins has 7 for 15 like a chump. 7 rushes for 15 yards like a chump. Lamar Jackson backs up the pass. He has himself a wide receiver in the end zone, but he decides to throw it to the crowd because he's Lamar Jackson. Oh, my God. 4th and 3, and the Packers are going for it. They are on the Jets' 46-yard line. Rodgers drops back for a deep ball, and that's incomplete. He may have had his guy, but he overthrew him. Oh, my God, Jets football. What are they doing right there? Wow, I think you were grasping a wee bit too much. Shout out to the chat. Smash the like, hit the share. Let's keep this train rolling. We've got NFL Red Zone, the Pub Zone on Pub Sports Radio with me, Sharpie's Bets. 3rd and 10 for Lamar Jackson. Drops back to pass, and he throws it to his favorite guy, and it's off his fingertips. 4th and 10, 1:48. Baltimore's going to kick a field goal, and plenty of time for the Giants to still muster up a nice drive because they got 2 timeouts and 1:48 on the clock. 52-yard field goal attempt coming for the Miami Dolphins. 1:43 left, and he just shanks it. Holy Shalito, Batman. That didn't have a chance from off his foot. Wow. You know who's not going to miss a field goal again? Again, because he's already missed it once. Bendeja is our guy, Justin Tucker, hitting it from 34 yards. Where's he from? The University of Texas, and he drains it. We've got a 10-7 game in Baltimore versus the Giants. 1:45 on the clock. Giants will be getting the ball back with 2 timeouts. Niners have the ball on the Falcons' 48 with 9 seconds left. No timeouts. Jimmy Garoppolo drops back to pass, and he throws it deep down the sideline, and he's picked. Interception, Jimmy Garoppolo. Nobody touched the Falcons player who did get up and start to run. This ball is live with no time left on the clock, and he's going to be brought down. All right, we're going to go to the half, 21-14 in this Falcons game. Who would have thought? I know a lot of people, actually. I just couldn't believe it. I'm like, no way. Fucking no way is Marcus Mariota going to do this. Well, Marcus Mariota has a 7-point lead, and they were at one time a 5.5-point favorite, these Niners, and they took money, these Falcons, all the way down to the 3.5 before game time. So people were seeing that all these players missing out on the Niners is legit. We've got 8 games going. 1 game has hit the half. The Vikings game is almost to the half. A bunch of games are at the 2-minute warning right now. We've got 10-3 Patriots over the Browns, 14-10 Jaguars over the Colts, 17-14 for the Patriots over the Bengals, 10-6 Steelers over the Bucks. Let me say that one more time. 10-6 Steelers over the Bucks. We're going to go right into that Bucks game. We've got 23 seconds left, 25 seconds on the time clock. It's 1st and 10. The Bucks are out of timeouts, and the Bucks have the ball. Tom Brady is 9 for 18, 95 yards on the day, and they are at the 50-yard line right on the logo. No timeouts. Brady drops back to pass, steps up, unloads, and he catches it. That's Godwin. Godwin for a gain of 15, clock ticking. They are going to spike the ball with 10 seconds left on the clock. They are on the 36-yard line, it looks like. They may actually come and bring out the field goal unit or just take a quick out. Tom Brady is talking to his linemen on the sideline before this. They are doing a replay of showing. He is letting them know you got to do your job, and he is cursing them out. Tom Brady is letting them know, all those freaking boats and cars I've bought you, I will repo them. You better block for me. Don't piss off Goku. Don't piss off Goku. Y'all ever watch Dragon Ball Z? Don't piss off Goku. Tom Brady, 9 seconds left, drops back to pass, going deep, and just throws the ball out of bounds. 4 seconds left on the clock. And it looks like they're going to bring out their field goal unit. Now, that's what I'm talking about, Mr. Zach Wilson. Just throw the ball away and take your points. Learn from the GOAT. If they're not wide open, just let it go. Just let it go. But Ryan Succop's going to come out here where he's 2 for 2 on the day, but he's not getting no cheap field goal. Do you know why? It's going to be damn near from the logo. 45-yard line makes it a 44-yard line's making it a 54-yard field goal attempt. 2 for 2 on the day. Here we go. Snaps down, holds down. Kick is looking good. Does it have the distance? Yes, it does. Ryan Succop is money today, fellas. We've got 10-9 Steelers going into the half. Wow, wow, wow. And if you need a book, guys, go on over to mybookie.ag and use that promo code PUBSPORTS. Why your first deposit? Minimum of 100, maximum of 1,000. If you use cash or credit, they will give you a 50% deposit. If you use Bitcoin, they will give you a 100% deposit. That's right, 100%. So go use that promo code PUBSPORTS like Andy Dalton just used Callaway for a 12-yard completion on 3rd and 10. First down, Saints. And they drove it all the way down to the 16-yard line. We have got them in the pub zone. Yes, sir. We've got the Saints in the red zone here. And Andy Dalton is looking like Andy Dalton from his Cincinnati days. Wow. There's a minute 41 still left on the clock. Got a 17-14 game. And we got a really good game going on today, guys. So, wow. Red zone today, they've had 2 trips for the Saints. They've scored a touchdown and a field goal, so they've gotten points every time. We've got a timeout on the field right now. Looks like from an injured player. But no big deal. We're going to get us over to another football game where Teddy Bridgewater drops back versus the Vikings, unloads down the middle, and Waddle oh my gosh. Wow. Off the fingertips and hands of Waddle, tipped around by 2 Vikings, get their hands underneath it together like it's a golden egg, flip it up, they bounce on their helmets, and it's an interception. Oh, my God. Vikings ball with 20 seconds left. They might have time to throw 1 pass to get in field goal range. And on 1st and 10, the Saints decide to run a screenplay that gets blown up. Alvin Kamara loses a gain of 2. Wow, wow, wow. Man, shout out to the chat, guys. How are your guys' bets doing today? Right now, my main bet this morning is J.K. Dobbins, and J.K. is J.K.ing me off. And, yeah, he's pissing me off to say the least.
It looks like Rodgers is going to get the ball back with like 30 seconds after a Jets missed field goal.
Wow. Wow.
31 seconds left. They're at the 42, 43.
Do you have any bets in that game?
I got Lazard. Over 4.5 catches. Dobbs over 6.
Wow. Vikings try a deep bomb to Thielen, and he almost pulls himself in a one-handed catch. But instead of the catch, did they give him a penalty? Did they really? Zoom back. Yes, they did. 1st and 10 on the 20. They called a flag on the Dolphins defense there. Wow. 8 seconds left. The Vikings hand the ball off to Cooks for about a gain of 4 or 5. Looks like they're content getting a field goal. We've got 3rd down in this Saints game. On 2nd down, Hill tried to run it, and they filled those lanes up and stuffed him on his ass. Finally, the Bengals were able to stop Taysom Hill on a rush. He loses 2 yards, and we got a 3rd and 13 coming up for the Saints. We had the cornerback come up and light Hill up right there. I love to see a defensive back come in and hit that hit stick. Right there was that Madden hit stick. 3rd and 13. We've got Andy Dalton under center. Looks like Ingram behind him. Looks like they're content running the ball. That's what that tells me. You're going to put Ingram in there on a 3rd and 13 means they're going to hand the ball off. We got a timeout in that game, and we're going to go right on over to the Vikings game. 7 seconds left, and they're going to call a play. Kirk Cousins just chucks the ball up into the end zone, wastes 5 seconds. Now we've got 2 seconds left. What was the reasoning for that? We've got 3-3 in this Cleveland game. We've got 26 seconds left. Cleveland comes down and puts up a 34-yard field goal to make it 10-6. 26 seconds left. Patriots are leading 10-6. What a game. What a game is this is this Saints game. These are where the points at. The Niners game are where the points at.
Packers are getting close to your pub zone.
Man, how come they don't have me up on the double screen right now? We need the double screen.
They're at the 27.
Vikings 34-yard field goal attempt to make it a 10-3 field goal to make it a 10-3 game. They make it a 10-3 game. It's good. We are at halftime in the Vikings game, and now 3rd and 13 for the Saints. Dalton drops it off to Kamara for about a gain of 5. And do the Bengals decide? Oh, they're out of timeouts. So Saints should just let the clock pretty much go down, call a timeout, and kick a field goal to go to the half. Here we go. Like you said, Packers, baby, 2nd and 2 on the 19. We're in the pub zone. Aaron Rodgers is finally sniffing some points, it looks like. And, looks like we got a timeout coming in from the Jets. As soon as I get all pumped up for it, we get a timeout coming in from the Jets. Yeah. In the Saints game, they're going to let this clock tick all the way down to where they just kick a field goal and let it right on out. What's up?
Nothing.
Well, do you know what isn't nothing? Is my bets. My bets are looking like trash. But, yeah, definitely need to pull some money out. We got Matt Ryan, guys. We are back in 31 seconds left, 3rd and 5. And the Colts are driving, putting another drive together. They're on the 24-yard line of the Jaguars. Matt Ryan looks right, looks left, and throws into a crowd and just nothing. That's Matt Ryan for you. Aaron Rodgers drops back on 2nd and 2, slant play to Big Show's guy Lazard. Looks like about a gain of 7. And now we're at 3 seconds left in the Packers game. They use their timeout, and they're going to come out and tie the game. Will Lutz, 30-yard field goal attempt for the Saints is money. Now we got a field goal coming in the Colts game, 42-yard field goal attempt. And we've got shadows. I wonder if shadows actually play with a kicker. Not this one. Why? Because he drains it right down the middle. 21 seconds left in the Colts game. And we got another. Oh, it's just a bunch of field goal time, huh? It's the end of the second quarters. That's what that means. And we got a 29-yard field goal attempt coming from Mason Crosby with 3 seconds left. Bop, right down the middle. This one not blocked. We got a 3-3 ball game going into halftime in the Packers-Jets. Yeah.
Sharpie goes, bop.
Bop, bop, bop.
Yeah, that was a shitty play by the Jets, man. They should have probably just put it deep and made Rodgers go 80, 90 yards to get a fucking field goal. But to go for it where they did, try to kick a field goal, it was like a 54-yarder too.
But I get it by what the Jets coach actually is seeing. Like, the Packers offense hasn't done nothing. They haven't looked good. Like, fuck, our defense is controlling them. We've got 1, 2, 3, 4 games at the half. We've got Patriots 10-6 over the Browns. Falcons 21-14. That's right. 21-14 over the 49ers. And we've got 2 seconds left for Daniel Jones at the 50-yard line. Can we get some garbage time? Saquon Barkley drop off or something? I'll take some points. Jones drops back, and they actually rush 5. They don't sit back and just let him throw the ball here, guys. And they get to Jones, and they strip Jones, and they get that ball out. Oh, and he's down. Oh, definitely almost scary right there. Woof, 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 woof. I like that, guys. On a last-second Hail Mary, the Ravens did not drop everybody back. They rushed 5 to get to him. So the Jaguars are going to take a kneel down. They are up 14-13. We are going into half right now. We've got a ball game there. It was 14-3, and Matt Ryan brought us in. If you want to help support Pub Sports Radio, the like button helps. Donations help. You want me to talk about fantasy, about your guy? You want me to talk about a prop? You want me to talk about BBWs? You send in a donation, I'll talk about whatever you want to talk about. But we're here to talk about Red Zone and Pub Zone. And this right here, this promo code, go on over to Prize Picks, guys. Why? Because on Prize Picks, they've got props, and it's halftime. And what do I do at halftime? I murder props. And what do you do over there at Prize Picks? You go use that promo code Pub Sports. You get your first match deposit up to $100, minimum of $25. And you roll that over one time and you get some real freaking money. So let's look at some halftime things that Prize Picks is actually offering us. And they have first half. We want NFL Live, baby. Where's the NFL Live button? There it is. Second half. And let's get into it. Do we want to talk? I'm a running back type wide receivers, guys. But let's talk about game plans. So we've got the Niners down 14-21. We've got the Bengals down by 14, by 6. So Bengals down 6 tells me we need to be looking at Mixon. Mixon's a huge part. And his fantasy score is at what? That's the type of part I would like to go look at Mixon for. And they are going to offer us 8 fantasy score for Joe Mixon's second half, or what's his receiving yards at? And Joe Mixon's receiving yards is going to come in at
You looking at Drake at all?
No, Drake's only had 3 touches. It was just 3 touches that he blew up on, and they won't even offer us people like him on Prize Picks. They only give us the big names, and they're not. Joe Mixon's receiving yards is at 10.5 right now. And when they're trailing and expected to be trailing, this guy is definitely going to be used in the pass game. And that's the way I'd actually look at looking at the Bengals right now. He hasn't been taking his shots downfield, and Joe Mixon is that dude receiving. He's already got that receiving touchdown, so you have to take him more than the 10.5, but 10.5 should be coming. The Saints are playing really good offense. I don't see them not scoring anymore. So, yeah, definitely got to take advantage of a high-scoring game, and in a high-scoring game, yeah, let's talk about another high-scoring game. These Niners and this Niner game that's about to crack off, and Prize Picks got all types of good receiving numbers over here. And man, Brandon Ayuk has been that dude. I can't look at Kittle strictly because Kittle doesn't like playing on turf. They're probably watching his snap counts, and you can tell by how much he's been on the field today. He doesn't like to play on turf. He's made it a comments. He's commented about it year after year, and all week long he's talked about it. They hate playing on turf, these 49ers. Alvin Kamara. What's up?
My bad. I got a Bovada prop.
What's up?
Taysom Hill, anytime touchdown plus 400.
That's a steal right there, bro. Taysom Hill's anytime because they bring him in for the Wildcat.
They're gonna bring him in if they need to slow the ball down. And
right now, too, I'm also still looking at that Ravens game, which is not the Ravens game, but the Bengals. Alvin Kamara's receiving yards is too low. I've been watching so much jump offs to him. They're just dropping him the ball. Andy Dalton is dropping him off the ball. We finally got a game starting, though, guys. It ain't just about this. It's all about football on NFL Red Zone, guys. So Niners game is starting the third quarter. We've got a kickoff, and the Niners do get the ball first, and they are down 7 in a freaking shootout, which is kind of cool and kind of awesome. So I like points. We like points. And go hit that like if you already haven't. Box score for this Saints game right now. And the receiving is Alvin Kamara's got only 2 for 5 yards, but he's been targeted 4 times. Yeah, 4 targets to me tells me he's getting 10.5 yards. I would look at both receiving yards in that game on Prize Picks. Go use that promo code Pub Sports and get yourself a match deposit, $100 or 25, minimum of 25, and you too can play on Prize Picks with some free money because they'll match deposit your first deposit using that promo code. Brandon Ayuk has been that dude for Garoppolo today in this game. They just threw it to him and it bounced off his hands, though. It was a super low pass. Maybe should have caught it, but damn. Ayuk has been the dude he has been looking for. Jeff Wilson's got 6 carries for 23 yards in this game. Wow, they're not even really using. Jimmy Garoppolo drops back and chucks it deep, and it hits his hands and he drops it. Come on, Ray McLeod. What are you doing? Damn, that was a 50-yard chunk play thrown on a dime piece and fucking blankets off his hands. He would have been at the 24-yard line. What are you doing? We've got another game cracking off. Bucks kick the ball off to the Steelers and play crap kick coverage. The Steelers are breaking into the house. Oh my God, he gets pulled down at the 11-yard line. Steelers are in the pub zone to start the third quarter. Terrible towels are out. Terrible kick coverage is there. Bucks get caught sleeping. Steelers take it down to the 11 off the kick. Oh, wow. Wow. So far today in that Niners game, Debo's had 4 targets compared to Brandon Ayuk's 5. 4 for 47 for Ayuk with 2 tutties. Wow, Debo's only got 2 catches for 21 yards. They're not even using Debo in the rush game. Like, what is this Niners team? When I'm looking at these box scores, it doesn't tell me that this is the Niners offense. What is Shanahan doing? Well, let me tell you what. It's not about what Shanahan's doing. It's about what Mr. Pickett's going to do. And he's got these Steelers right on in a nice spot. And he throws it to who? Deontay Johnson for a little 3-4 yard scamper. Get him a nice completion. Get him in rhythm. Get him going. New York Giants at Green Bay, guys. The under-over is 20.5 for the second half, and they've got a whopping 6 points in that game. That's another 20.5 point on that Vikings game. There's a lot of games right now they're offering these totals under-over that, man, I just don't see how these games are going to change. Like, what's going to change on these game scripts? Like, I know I'm watching Red Zone, so I don't got a full eye view on everything, but, man, some of these teams just don't look like they got it. And it's 6th week of the season now. This ain't just like, oh, let's start this up and go. Pickett drops back on 2nd and 4, and he throws it to the corner of the end zone where nobody is at. Wow. I guess throwing it away is better than not. Shout out to you all. Smash the damn live, smash the retweet, and screw the bots, guys. We must be doing something right if we got somebody up in here botting me. So at the end of the day, it's about getting paid. And Jimmy Garoppolo on a 3rd and 10 drops back and looks lost, drops it on down to Juszczyk, only gets a gain of 4 or 5. They're going to have to punt the ball. Man, Falcons are up by 7, getting the ball back. We got a 3rd and 4 for Pittsburgh. Pickett looks to the right, stays on that one receiver, and overthrows the ball. They're going to have to kick a field goal. Wow. You guys get the ball on the 11-yard line and can only get 3 points. Wow. Would have felt real good if you were sitting there with them 10 points with Pittsburgh and they got into the end zone. Shout out to the chat, guys. If you are looking for a book, go on over to mybookie.ag. Use promo code PUBSPORTS. Your first deposit up to $1,000, minimum of $100 if you use cash or credit. They got a 50% bonus coming right back at you. If you use Bitcoin, they've got a 100% bonus. That's right, 100% bonuses. They do have apps out there that turns your cash into Bitcoin. So real quick, get yourself a 100% match deposit bonus by using Bitcoin. Use that whole grand. Like I said, though, minimum of 100. But like Nikki says, one stack gets you 2 back. So why wouldn't you want to use that 1K? Promo code PUBSPORTS. If they don't have it, they should. Tell them they need it. Joe Mixon right now is number 3 in fantasy points with 14.2, tied with Ramad Stevenson, killing it right now. If you've got either of those 2 guys on your fantasy roster, your team should be looking good. 1st and 10 for these Falcons. Old Zacchaeus has 3 catches for 56 yards on the day. Mariota is 9 for 9 for a $107. 9 for 9 for Mariota. Wow. And this guy's still sitting out on my waiver wires. And he hands the ball off to, is that Alger right there? No, that looked like Williams. Hands the ball off to Williams. Looks like they cut out Alger and they're just running a Williams-Huntley today. So definitely something to pay attention to in fantasy. They're bringing Alger in as I say that. He's only got 6 rushes for 15 yards on the day, so he's not been the back with the juice. Kind of like the back with the juice I needed to be J.K. Dobbins, and it's been Drake with the juice. Drake's had the juice today in that game. 2nd and 5, ball at midfield for the Falcons, up by 7, and they are the dog, and we got a timeout by Marcus Mariota. He just looks a lot more comfortable than what I remember him looking with Tennessee, and it's kind of cool. Got a kickoff going in the Dolphins game. We are starting the 3rd quarter with the Dolphins with the football, and the Dolphins, I believe, are going to be running out some Teddy B. Teddy ballin'. So far, talking to Mike McDaniel at halftime, they asked him about the score and his team, and he's just like, it's self-inflicted penalties. That's why. Well, yeah, no shit, Sherlock. Penalties are bad, especially ones that you do to yourself. Teddy Bridgewater is 3 for 8 on the day with 50 yards. Skylar Thompson is on the sideline, no helmet, holding his hand like he's selling Girl Scout cookies. Teddy Bridgewater drops back to pass. Looks right, looks left, drops it off to the fullback for a gain of 2-3. Mariota back off the timeout on a 2nd and 5. This is a straight up wishbone formation. Hands it off to Alger for a gain of 4. 3rd and 1 coming on up. If you haven't already, smash the like, hit the retweet. It is halftime, so if you're coming back from halftime, get a freaking retweet going for you, boy. And let us know if anybody in the chat's got any halftime bets going on. A 3rd and 1, the Falcons hand it off to Alger, who scrambles, and punches his way for a fat, juicy gain of 9 on 3rd and 1. That guy was not going down. I see Nikki up in here. I see Kobe, Alex, Harold, the crew, everybody out there. If you can, go hit the retweet. Ron Lofton, everybody, let's get to it. We are at the NFL Pubzone. That's right. Red Zone on Pub Sports Radio is the new way to do it. We've got a 1st and 10 for these Falcons, up by 7. They closed as a 3.5-point dog, and they're looking like the favorite team here. And they hand it off to my favorite Falcons running back going right now, and that's Huntley. I just love that kid out of Ball State. That kid is a gosh dang bowling ball. Roll, bowling ball, roll. 3rd and 1 for these Miami Dolphins. High snap, and they hand it to Mozart, and he does not get there. They are on their own 33. I don't think they go for it right here, but there is a flag on the play, and it's false start on the offense. False start on the offense. Man, oh man, this game right here, no fun. 2nd and 6 for the Falcons. Huntley today has 10 rushes for 40 yards, and that's that dude behind Mariota right now. Mariota fakes the handoff to Huntley, keeps it, cuts up the middle, and that's another 15, 20 yards inside the pub zone. Marcus Mariota. Golly, if you have this guy in fantasy today, you are eating. If you played his rush props, maybe that's what we talked about him cashing in the first half. We should have probably looked at him on Prize Picks at the half. This guy is killing it. If you played that 49ers defense today, thinking they were going to do something versus these Falcons, oh Lord. Mariota is accountable for 158 of the 220 yards from these Falcons today. 58 on the ground for your boy Marcus Mariota. Yay. Huntley right behind him, and they hand it off to that bowling ball, and he blows over that fullback. Just bowls him on over. You think I was joking about bowling ball? No. Runs him over. A gain of 3 turns into a gain of 5 because he just mows him down. Old mower. And if you need the lawnmower 4.0, speaking of, go hedge your balls and not your bets. Like the fake punt from the Falcons on 4th and 1, and he doesn't get it. I don't think he gets there. Oh my God, they sniffed it out and ran him to the sideline. Vikings football inside the 35-yard line of the Dolphins. Wow, we're going to the Falcons game. 2nd and 6 on the 10-yard line. Mariota hands the ball off to my favorite guy, Huntley, for a gain of 3. We're going to have ourselves a 3rd and 2 from the Falcons. 2nd and 4. We're in the pub zone for the Patriots game versus Cleveland. Patriots with the ball. Zappe drops back, looks right, heaves it up to the corner of the end zone to his tight end, and he's out at the 2-3 yard line. 1st and goal. That was a catch by that old Charger, Mr. Hunter Henry. God, I miss you, buddy. 1st down and goal we got for the New England, where we're going to go right on over to the Falcons. 3rd and 3. They do have an opportunity at a 1st down, and he goes for the touchdown. Kyle Pitts in the end zone. Touchdown. They're doing the dirty bird. They're doing the dirty bird. Oh, man. Atlanta is feeling it today. They are up now 2 scores as a dog. 1st and goal for the Patriots. They hand it to Stevenson. He does a left-right dance, and that's the stupidest thing you could ever do while you're in the red zone. He gets nowhere. Nowhere. Inactives, guys, coming up for the Cardinals. Matt Prater, Tracy McSorley, Hudson, Mullen, James Conner, Darrell Williams, and Smith. So the 1st and 2nd string running backs are out in the Cardinals games. Seahawks, they're going to be without Parrott, Hart, Jackson, Woods, and Tabor. New England, 2nd and goal from the 3. We've got Zappe in shotgun formation with Stevenson right next to him. Drops back to pass, looks right, unloads, and the ball's off the wide receiver's hands and was up in the air for 2 seconds. 2 seconds long enough to almost be a turnover. Wow, the play that got them down into the red zone, these New England Patriots. Wow. The backup tight end for 53 yards. The backup tight end vultured all you New England wide receivers and tight end backers, or even a Ramon Stevenson. Oh my gosh. Brady, we're going to another pub zone? We are back in live. New England drops back, 3rd and goal. Drops back the pass, wide open. Zappe for the touchdown. Touchdown, Patriots. Touchdown, Patriots. They are taking it to these Browns. Wow. Current drive for the Bucs. They're now in the red zone. It's 13-10. Steelers are on. Actually have the lead. 3rd and 2 for the Bucs inside the 20, and they hand it off to playoff Fournette, and he gets them 2 yards. Give it to the big back. Get your yards. It's going to be 1st down for the Bucs inside the 20. Let's go. Let's go. We need points. Everybody's got these Bucs teased up somehow today. Look. And the big play for the Bucs that got them down there was a 25-30 yard pass from Brady to who else? It's been Godwin or Evans. Those are the 2 guys he's been looking at all day, and can't not. And we've got almost every game is back and live now. We are not looking at halftime in anything. We're going to keep coming you back with action. Welcome you all back from your little halftime breaks, and let's get into the damn money. Packers have the ball. They are on their own 25, and they hand it off to Aaron Jones, and holy crap, did Williams just hit stick Jones. That right there was a playoff John Madden football hit stick, guys. Oh my God. Double barrel picks him up and drops him on his ass. Oh, I think Jones wants out the game right there. He's like, Coach, give me a breather. Well, we're going to go on over to New Orleans, and they're up 20-14, 3rd and 15. And what else? He drops back Dalton, and he's looking to run. He pulls it down. The Red River Rifle is looking to run on 3rd and 15 and gets 18 yards. 1st down, Saints, but there is a flag on the play. What is that flag? Where is it at? I cannot see it. And they are, what's going on here, coaches? What's going on? And we are going to get it. They're walking back, holding New Orleans Saints. 3rd and 15 is wiped out. That rush is wiped out. And looks like one of their offensive players is holding their pec. Hopefully their lineman's okay. Holding right up the gut. Yeah, he did hook him. He would have got Dalton. Dalton would not have had that 1st down in that spot. We're going to go on over to Minnesota. 3rd and 22 on the Dolphins 45 for Kirk Cousins. And he drops back, double pumps, and throws the ball to fucking nobody. God, you suck, Kirk Cousins. And he's all screaming and yelling at the TV. Ah, la, 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 la. Man, oh, man. If you played Kirk Cousins today on Prize Picks, I am sorry. But what I can do is go tell you to play Darrell Henderson on Prize Picks. Play his rushing, receiving. Actually, I'd look at his fantasy score for Prize Picks today. Go use that promo code PUBSPORTS. Why? Your first deposit up to $100, minimum of $25. They got you. So do us a favor, do you a favor, and use that promo code PUBSPORTS. And go get you some Darrell Henderson in the afternoon games. There is no Cam Akers, and they are going to use this guy for at least 15 rushes, 3 catches, and he's going to get into the end zone. This is get right day for the Rams. Get right day, baby. Jump on some Darrell Henderson. We've got Bucs game. We're in the red zone. 1st and 10, 9 minutes, 36 seconds and counting. And they jet sweep it to Godwin, and looks like there's a flag on the play. The play is blown dead. He is not a happy camper, Goku. And if you don't know who I'm talking about, that's Tom Brady. Tom Brady is Goku, and he's not being Goku today. 12 for 24 for 147 yards. That's not the Tom Brady we're coming to accustomed with. I'm used to more completions. 1st and 10. Jaguars are driving. They drove it all the way into the pub zone for our 1st and 10 on the Colts 18, and they're up by 1. And they start this drive off the way the Bucs just started that drive, and that's with a false start. Get into the red zone and lose 5 yards? Yeah, that sounds like a great thing to do. Let's not and say we did. Tom Brady drops back to pass. No time, but he deals it right on into who? That one dude, Gage. Gage is going to start earning him some freaking bonus points with Tom Brady. The 2 balls Gage has caught today has been in really tight windows, and he hasn't dropped them. That's all Tom Brady wants. Don't drop the ball. Jaguars, 1st and 15 now on their 22-yard line drive, or on the Colts 22-yard line driving in. Fake handoff to Etienne. Lawrence throws it on out to the flat with nobody tackling the wide receiver down to the 1. 1st and goal on the 1-yard line, Jaguars. Tom Brady drops back 2nd and 5, throws it up to the corner of the end zone, and nobody was there. Why? Because there's a flag. The Steelers hit the wide receiver. That is going to be pass interference. 1st and goal, Bucs on the 3-yard line. Wow, we've got a lot of 1st and goals coming. Oh, they call it defensive holding and not pass interference. So it'll be half the distance to the goal. Sunshine wildcats it, takes it up the middle for another touchdown. Trevor Lawrence has now scored 2 rushing touchdowns today. That's right, 2. Anybody out there with James Robinson and Travis Etienne is living right now. And if you feel dirty like everybody else who has those 2 guys in their fantasy lineups, go on over to Dr. Sasquatch. Use promo code PUBSPORTS. Why? Your first order, you get 10% off of some of the best soap in the world. You will not feel dirty after using Dr. Sasquatch. So Tom Brady, 1st and goal. He's rolling out to the right. He fades it up to the left, and there's nobody there but the pylon. Sounded like I was going to get into something, huh? Not.
Just seen a six stat on Sauce Gardner, Sharpie.
Oh, Sauce Gardner's the man.
Yeah, 36 times in man coverage. He's dropped back, been targeted 6 times, gave up 1 catch for 6 yards, leaving the NFL. You got Revis 2.0. The Jets.
Wow, bro, you just got me silent right there. On 1st and goal, illegal man downfield for the Bucs, bro. That's got to piss Tom Brady off. Piss him off. These stupid penalties in the red zone are... Come on, Bucky Bucks. We've got the Saints driving, guys. Big drive from the Saints. They wildcat it with Kamara on 2nd 11 and only get 2 yards. I don't like that play call. Like, why are they not using Taysom Hill as the wildcat? But whatever.
Give me my plus 400.
Right, dude, right? 1st down and goal. They've lost some yards, and playoff Lenny just lost 2 more yards. Ooh, the Ravens are driving. A nice pass from Lamar to, you could only say 2 names, and we're going to say that one that we say all the time. Mark Andrews, baby, with another catch. Mark Andrews is killing it. Every time they show us this game, he killing it. Saints on a 3rd and 9 from the 19, driving. Dalton lets it go. Saints Do not catch it. He was looking for Callaway on a slant. 4th down and 9. They're going to bring out Mr. Automatic, Mr. Will Lutz. 2nd and goal for the Bucks. Oh, off the fingertips of Gage after I gave this guy some good freaking, after I said Tom Brady was going to start trusting you, Tom Brady throws a dime, fades the ball to the quarter of the end zone, and it's off the fingertips. Oh, man, you can't, come on, man. We need that right there, man. No. Yeah, looks like they're going to be using Kenyon Drake for the rest of the day. That's just like, that's my luck. Kenyon Drake is in the game. 1st and goal for the Ravens. Lamar drops back, fakes the handoff, throws off his back foot, and ball gets batted down. Man, why, JK? Why do you do this to me? Tom Brady drops back, 3rd and goal, and he unloads it to Russell Gage, and they're saying it hit the ground before he caught it, so that's a no catch. Russell Gage says bull, but ball never lies. The ball never lies. Lamar misses him. Oh, man, misses Duvernay on a nice little out route. Should have been a touchdown. Shoulda, coulda, woulda. Doesn't count. We got a man in motion in the Ravens game. They fake the handoff to Dobbins, and he throws it. Oh, my God. Bounces off the chest to a wide open Andrews and into a Giants' arms, who then drops the ball. I thought it was intercepted. Holy Shalito Batman. Wow. And the Bucks are going to have to settle for a field goal. Wow, they got all the way down there, and those penalties just murdered them. No, that's no bueno. No. Well, if you want to go to a football game, if you want to go to a boxing match, if you want to go to a concert, Pub Sports has got you there too, guys. And I know you're going to hear that Pub Sports all the time on this show, but it's Pub Sports Radio promo code for SeatGeek. You can get $20 off your first tickets by using that promo code Pub Sports Radio. And where's the flag, Blue? Oh, man. Definitely it should have been a flag on that Ravens play, and it's looking like they're going to have to bring in their field goal kicker. Man. 24-yard field goal attempt for Ryan Suckup. This is his 4th field goal attempt of the day. It is now 13-12. Steelers are winning. Field goal attempt is good. Dang, that was right in front of you, ref. Like, gosh, dang, I don't want to be mean and all, but that lady referee in the Ravens game is blind. Like, that was right in front of you. They were all over the wide receiver, and yeah. Zach Wilson says, what? I don't suck, Sharpie. I'm going to bomb it to Davis and get inside the pub zone. 1st and 10 Jets on the 20-yard line. We got another field goal by Justin Tucker in the Ravens game. They now lead by 6. An end around. Is that to Braxton Berrios? Is that who I really think it is? Is he still even on that team? Yes, he is. Touchdown, Braxton Berrios on a end around. Wide receiver handoff, 22 yards. Where was those Packers? Man. Woof. Jets are up by 6, pending on the extra point. The Jets were a 7.5 point dog. A dog. Ooh. That's right, guys. The dogs are howling the day. We've got the Steelers as a 9.5, 10 point dog up by 1. We've got the Jets as a 7.5 point dog up by 7. They just made the extra point. We've got the Niners losing to the Falcons. All these dogs are winning right now. Ooh! Oh, man. This could either be a good day or a bad day, depending on who you have. Shout out to the chat. Smash the like if you haven't. This is the Pub Zone. This is Pub Sports Radio's NFL Red Zone coverage play-by-play. And if you have Dobbs on the Packers, he is going to the locker room on the cart. He is crying. It looked like this might be a season-ending type injury. You don't cry because you're hurt. You cry because you know you're done. It's a different type of cry. Colts have the ball down by 8. And on 2nd and 9, they try a screenplay and lose 3-4 yards. Good job, Matt Ryan. Not. Come on there. injured Colts that are out today. They're missing Jonathan Taylor, Nadeem Hines, Shaquille Leonard, and Paye. They're meeting their sack leader. They're meeting, oh man, there's 2 starting running backs, and their offensive line has played like crap, and they're one of the highest paid offensive lines in all of football. So maybe they'll figure that out, but it doesn't look like they have been. 3rd and 12 to the 3rd and 12 versus the Jaguars on your own 44-yard line. Colts with the ball, down by 8, 5 seconds on the play clock. Matt Ryan in shotgun takes the snap, drops back, and he just chucks it up to nobody. Nobody there. Well, there was someone there, just nobody in that. He threw it out of bounds. There is a flag on the play. Looks like it's in the offensive holding. And no, it's not. It's in they roughing the passer. Free 15 yards. Automatic first down for the Colts. Travion Walker. Damn, he just lit Ryan up after he threw the ball. You guys can't do that. Y'all know this is the no fun league. You can't hit no quarterback. Shout out to you all, though. Let's keep this going. If you want to buy me a coffee, buy me a beer, you want to help Pub Sports Radio, you want to help the man that pays everybody and keeps everybody going, that man being Jeff Slaughter, he has put on so much for us. We went to Pubzone last year, guys. He spent so much money that we now have a spot now to where we're taking donations to help him out, because guess what? He's going to double and triple the amount that's spent. Pub Sports goes hard. We go big. We don't leave no fucks givings, guys. So if you want to help us out, go over to Buy Me a Coffee. Buy us as many beers as you like. It does say coffee, but it's really beers. But yeah, shout out to you all. And if you can, donations do help. That is the spot to go do them. And if you want to give this show a donation, that helps too. On 2nd and 10, Matt Ryan drops back and throws it over the middle to Mr. Pittman. Pittman for a gain of 12-15. First down, Colts. Let's go. Let's go. And if you're ever in San Antonio, the place where the first Pubapalooza cracked off last year, guys, go on over to Southtown 101. There's live music, entertainment, and great food. I'm talking about great enough to where I didn't eat anywhere else when I was in San Antonio. I kept going back and getting this bomb food. And not even that, it's at a fucking hell of a great price point too. Good food, good price point. What else could you want? Southtown 101 is the spot to be in San Antonio. So yeah, Joe Burrow, old Joe Nasty, wearing his LSU jersey underneath his jersey today, guys. So he's playing back in the place where he played in college. So that's pretty cool. I always love that type of stuff. But what I don't love is you're losing, kid. You're down 23-14. What are you going to do? It's 1st and 10, and they're in the pub zone. That's right. The Bengals are in the pub zone. 1st and 10, and Joe Nasty gets McNasty and throws it to his old college K. Jamar Chase doing the gritty, baby. That's a touchdown. That's a touchdown, Bengals, and it looks like they may be going. No, they shouldn't be going for 2 right here. It's only 20-23. Send out the field goal. Jamar Chase on the day, 4 catches, 57 yards with that touchdown. He is now filling up your fantasy box score. And what does the Colts do on the next 1st and 10? How about the same exact play just from the other side? Let's run Pittman across the middle from the other side for the same exact gain and go get another 12 yards. This is just pitch and catch between Matt Ryan and Mr. Pittman. This is too easy. You guys need to stick on him and stop playing zone because he is just picking you apart. Extra point is good in the Saints game. We've got a 2-point game. We've got a nice little shootout going on here. 1st and 10 on the 14-yard line for the Colts. Driving in. He hands the ball off to Jackson, and he busted up the middle for an 11-yard gain. And it fumbled, but right back into his chest. Ho, ho, ho. Gods were on your side right there. We're going to head on over to the Steelers game where the Steelers are on the 25-yard line on a 1st and 10. Pickett drops back, unloads, and gets hit. And he catches the ball. Delonte Johnson catches the ball. Oh, I thought that was going to be a definite interception. And, oh my God, they called a roughing the passer. Well, Colts 1st and goal, down by 8. No longer down by 8. Touchdown, handoff to Jackson. Backup running back my ass, he says. I am that dude. I am that undrafted guy. Let's freaking go. Touchdown Colts, down by 2. Are they going to go for 2 here? This is a spot where I would say, yeah, go for 2. Yes, there is 5 minutes 44 in the third quarter, but you're down 2. So, and that's what the Colts are going to do. So if you've got any Colts players looking to get some extra fantasy points, let's try to get you a 2-piece. Maybe we get some OT on the first pub zone. And you know what else? Oh, I know what else. Go on over to Manscaped, guys. Use that promo code PUBSPORTS. Don't get caught like Jonathan Taylor did and get mowed down and miss a week. Go get that Lawnmower 4.0. Use that promo code PUBSPORTS. 15% off your first order. Just get the man pack. Sell them Sharpie's Bet sent you guys. So 2-point conversion to who for the Colts? If Matt Ryan's going to throw the ball, who have I said Matt Ryan's throwing the ball to? Well, Pittman just got you 2 points if you have Pittman, guys. So Pittman Jr. on a nice little out route from Ryan, and we got a tie ball game in this Jacksonville. 21-all. Woof. And that game was a -1.5 for the Colts. Over was a 41. You just hit your over if you were on the over in that game. Michael Pittman on this drive had 4 catches on this drive, including that 2-point conversion. So Matt Ryan, all time, has just passed Dan Marino for 7th all-time pass yards. Well, my thing about these guys that are breaking these all-time pass yards, I think in the next 10, 15 years, this is now a passing league. I don't think Phillip Rivers and Matt Ryan will be thought of. So my opinion, Daniel Jones on a 3rd and 5 from his own 50, throws the ball to Saquon Barkley, and he looks like he is about a foot short. He is a foot short, and we've got to fight. We got to scrumble. I wouldn't say fight. We just got to scrumble. You got a Ravens guy with a Giants player's fucking face mask on his hand, holding his helmet. Like, I just got you. I just got you. Is there a flag on that play? Harbaugh is looking dumbfounded. Oh, it's 4th and 1. They got to go for this right here, right? Come on, Doble. Put your sack up.
Looks like the Jets just scored a touchdown.
Oh, my God. They're showing Aaron Rodgers dropping back. Aaron Rodgers about to get sacked. Oh, Leonard Williams is back, bro. Oh, Lord. And then it shows the Packers punting the ball. And they get blocked. Jets defense for fantasy is the spot. If you've got DraftKings, FanDuel, anything, if you played them on Prize Picks, you've cashed. Block field goal. Block fucking punt for a touchdown. What the hell? 3 points given up. These guys are 7.5-point favorites, and they are losing to the Jets outright. Oh, my gosh, as Salas got this defense rolling. What the heck is going on special teams over here? Special teams coordinator, you get a steak dinner tonight. Wow, right up the middle, the big boy just rolls over your lineman and easy as pie. Oh, man. Wow. Hey, the Giants punted the ball? No, we missed the big play. They went on for a 4th and 1, but they are now on the 25-yard line. They pitch it out to Saquon. Takes it for a gain of 7-8 yards. Saquon is rumbling. Saquon's looking like that dude they drafted. Saquon is that guy they drafted. Freak accidents have kept this guy from doing big, big things. Wow. Looks like we're going to be getting another fucking touchdown in this Patriots game coming up. I'm seeing one of my boards light up, and they haven't showed it on Red Zone. So we've got points coming. Let's keep them rolling. Let's keep Red Zone going. Let's keep Pub Zone going. We are going to be here every week for the morning hour games. That's right. Nonstop packed play-by-play action, fantasy talk, stats, highlights, and more with Sharpie's Bets and my guy Big Show. So if you haven't, smash the like if you can, and if you can't, fine. I don't hate that you can't take 2 seconds out your day to hit me the like button. Sappy drops back to pass, throws it out to who? Hunter Henry, baby. I love to see old Chargers dance. I love to see old Chargers score. Ha, 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 ha. New England is up 24-6 on the Browns. That's the way I did think this game was going to go. And on 2nd and 1, the Giants handed off to Saquon Barkley. 2 stiff arms and a fucking NFL Madden stick move and gets him out inside the 6-yard line. We need a touchdown from Saquon for my fantasy team. Let's get Saquon in that zone. Wow. We've got a couple good close games. We've got a couple blowouts happening. Actually, one blowout happening, and that's the Jets game. Wow. Patriots too. Wow. Definitely did not see that. And first and goal, Saquon in the back. First half, he had 14 rush yards. Second half, he's had 49. This drive has been 7 rushes, 3 passes for 65 yards. And Saquon, dude, I don't know how he does this. This is that Le'Veon Bell-esque type rush, guys. He's like stutter stepping through the first 2 tiers of the defense. It's not, and then he just hits go. It's like, how? Why are you stutter stepping? But it's like he's getting 4 or 5 yards before he gets touched. Wow. He's got 3 catches for 12 yards on the day to go with his rush yards. Let's get him a touchy. Please and thank you. And if you're looking for a book, go on over to mybookie.ag. Use promo code PubSports. If they don't have promo code PubSports somewhere, you need to ask them why. Why not? And go get us that promo code PubSports. Mybookie.ag, your first deposit up to $1,000, minimum of $100. They're going to do a 50% match deposit if you use cash or credit, 100% if you use Bitcoin. As Nikki Fishtakes would say, 1 stack gets you 2 back. So go on over there, use promo code PubSports. If you want to thank PubSports, you want to help PubSports, like I've said 100 times, this is all funded by one man, Jeff Slaughter. Every time you use a promo code, that helps more than a like button. So do us a favor and use all of these promo codes if you can, and use them in your wife's name if you already have. 3rd and goal for the Giants. Daniel Jones is lost and gets palm bowled, loses about 5-6 yards while getting dropped on his ass. Sack. Field goal's got to come right here in a 13-7 game. You can't be cute. Giants are going to come out and kick field goal and get them a little bit closer, even though it's like, man, they dropped back to pass on 2 of those plays, and they were just on him. Why not? Why'd you guys stop Russ and Saquon? Saquon was doing just fine, but whatever. We'll go look at some stats in these Bucs games right now and see what's going on, man, because I just don't get it. Rachaad White's got 3 carries for 12 yards. Yeah, Rachaad White! Yeah, for the New York Giants who just kicked the field goal. If you don't know me, guys, I'm one of those guys who I run backup running backs versus quarterbacks and head-to-heads, and I try to get me some easy money. And, yeah, I've got Rachaad White versus a couple dudes who just don't run the ball. So I love to see the fact that he's at least got 12 yards. Now, if you're looking for playoff Lenny, he's got 17 carries for 52 yards on the day. But playoff Lenny also does you 2 catches for 13. Not the type of day I expected from Leonard Fournette, where Godwin's actually soaking up most of the action. He's got 4 catches for 74 yards and 9 targets. 9 targets for Godwin. So anybody looking at live bets, that's the guy to go look at right now. They're down. They're going to have to throw the ball. That's the guy he's looking at. He is out-targeting everybody. He's doubling up. The next person has 4, Russell Gage. No one near has any type of the looks that he's getting. So nice live look right now is go look at Godwin, in my opinion. Wow, we've got a great game. Great games going on. Shout out to you all who showed up for Pub Sports Radio's Pubzone, the first ever inaugural play-by-play of Red Zone on Pub Sports Radio. Hopefully you guys like it. Hopefully this catches and people start to tune into Sharpie's play-by-play instead of those bums on NFL Network. But yeah, we'll get there. 3rd and 1 for Jacksonville, 21-19. They ended up taking away that 2-point conversion from the Colts. They said no catch, that the ball hit the ground. So it's 21-19. Sorry about that. They did not show that until right now. And on a 3rd and 1, the Jacksonville Jaguars go for it, and they throw the ball and don't get it. And they're going for it right now on 4th. Nope, they're sending out the punt team, it looks like. What's going on here? No, he just sent in the big guys. So my thing is, and this is why this guy got fired as the Eagles coach, guys, and now he's the coach of the Jaguars, is on 3rd and 1, if you knew you were going to go for it, why didn't you call a play call like a run? Now if you run it on 4th down and don't get it, you're an idiot. So just take that into effect, in my opinion. Ha! Yeah, yak. Rushing leaders this week, guys. Travis Etienne is 4th. They're running a pitch option play on 4th and 1. You are a retard. That was sniffed out from the get-go. A loss of 4 on 4th and 1. Colts ball. Wow. This guy right here is a yahoo. 49ers are down 2 touchdowns. Driving the ball, and Jimmy Garoppolo drops back, throws it off the fingertips, and picked by the Falcons. Dirty Birds are out. That was just a high pass off the fingertips of Deebo Samuel. Tip drill all day. Falcons football at midfield. Wow. Man, we're going to go into another game. We are now hitting the bitching hour, guys. That's right. Where losses become wins and wins become losses. Where guys start to cry about their bets or celebrate their wins. That's right. Welcome to the bitching hour. Saints are driving on 3rd and 4. What happens? The Red River Rifle, old Andy Dalton, is super calm, stays back. Nice catch. Woo! 1st and 10, Saints. Falcons, Dolphins. Oof. Jalen Waddle today has 66 yards, where Robert Tonyan and 3 other people are all tied for 61. Like, there hasn't been a lot of fantasy points going off today, guys, for the main guys. So, on 1st and 10, on the Bengals 14-yard line, Taysom Hill fakes the handoff, drops back, throws it to Alvin Kamara into the ground. Dang. 2nd and 3 in this Dolphins game. Vikings with the ball. They are up 10-3. And oh, what type of ladder play do you have, Big Show?
I just seen it.
Jefferson, 6 catches for 107 yards on the day. That right there, fellas, if you tune in to Pub Sports Radio, would have just got some money. We have prize pick shows going on all year long on Pub Sports Radio, and we've got a ladder play on our Friday, the good, the bad, and the money NFL breakdowns, where we go through 20 NFL props in less than 30 minutes. That's right, and we've got a ladder play given out every week by the guy you hear in the background, and that's not God, that's not Jesus, that's Big Show Picks. And his guy was Jefferson's receiving yards laddered up. Do you need any more? Or are you all the way cashed?
2 yards.
It ain't over yet, baby. It ain't over yet. Let's give him the touchdown. Let's keep it rolling. We are going to go on over to this Saints game where it's a good game. It's a 2-point game, and it looks like they've got Taysom Hill as the – no, it's Dalton in at quarterback right now with Kamara next to him. Dalton looks, hands, throws. Kamara for a 4-yard reception on 3rd and 12. I don't know how many catches he's got, but I did tell you guys that 10.5 receiving yards at second half was just too low. They're going to keep checking it down to that guy. Rodgers down by 2 scores, down his rookie freaking stud wide receiver, goes to your other man. Let's go, Big Show. Lazard for a touchdown, but there is a flag on the play. Please tell me it's on the defense. Tell me it's on the defense. They're celebrating like it's on the defense. There is no action going on right now. The Green Bay's offense, is running off the field. They are celebrating it. Rodgers is heading off the field. That is a touchdown. That's got to be on the defense. There you go. What are you looking at with Lazard right now? How many yards did you need with him?
I needed 4.5 receptions. I'm checking right now.
I've already got it pulled up, my guy. I'm on this today. We are now looking at 3 catches, 68 yards, and a tutty. And they're down, bro. You're looking real good. Real good
You
game
said Dobbs is injured?
Yeah, Dobbs is out. They took him off on a cart. First and goal for the Vikings. Fake handoff to Dalvin Cook. Throws to Dalvin Cook. Nice little stutter step, but out at the 2-3 yard line. This right here might be the end right here. If these Vikings could get into the end zone, I don't think the Dolphins could score 2 touchdowns if their life depended on it right now with Teddy Bridgewater. 2nd and 13 for the Bucs, down by 1. and they're on their own 12-yard line, and he throws it to Cameron Brayton. It looks like he's concussed. He's grabbing his head. Oh, God, please be okay. There to me has been way too many concussions this year. I know I've watched football my whole life. I've played football. I haven't seen this many guys grab their heads or throw up gang signs. This is not okay. Second and goal for the Vikings. Kirk Cousins looks lost, looks left, looks right, and he gives you your 2 yards, baby. Oh, no. It was 1-9, not 1-8. Touchdown, Thielen. That's the second. Okay, 2 ain't bad so far. I hate calling out wrong guys. That to me is
shout out to Nicky, man. Shout out to he does it the best.
Yeah. At the end of the day, those are called nicks. Don't get mad at me, Nicky.
Same here, Nick. Don't get mad at me.
He's like, Sharpie, you do it too. You're right. I do. But not as much as you. Oh my God. They just wheeled Cameron Braid out on a stretcher with a helmet. He put his thumb up like he's okay, but man, concussions right now. And it wasn't even a bad hit. It wasn't even like, what? No. Ravens with the ball. Lamar with the fake handoff. Oh, fuck. Linebackers went with the wide receiver. Lamar for 25 up the middle. You cannot leave Lamar as a spy. What are you doing? Probably the same thing these Bengals have been doing, and that's been locking up when needed. Will Lutz coming out for another field goal attempt. 31-yarder. If you have Will Lutz on your fantasy team, you're sitting around 12 to 15 points happily with your kicker. Now, if you bet the Saints to win this game, I don't know if you're so happy. I mean, I'd be happy with a 5-point lead, but I'd be hella happy. They were 3-point freaking dogs, so you're sitting at that 8-point. So, yeah, if you bet the Saints today, you're sitting nice. I actually was leaning Bengals, but that shows you that I'm a prop guy, not a side guy, right? Jets are up 17-10 right now with the ball. We've actually got a game going where it shouldn't be a game, but the Jets look like they're going to cover no matter what. Niners with the ball on their own 7-yard line. They need 93 yards, down 2 touchdowns, 9 minutes, 45 seconds left, and Jimmy Garoppolo is your quarterback. I'm going to bet, and I'm a betting man, that this guy throws a pick or doesn't do any, like they're not going to score. So there's a flag on the play on 1st and 10. They look like they're in trouble, guys. And wow. All you guys on the Falcons today, great call.
How about Bailey Zappi today, Sharpie? 19 for 27, 256 yards, 2 touchdowns, no interceptions.
I was talking to Trey about that, and when they played the Lions last week, they were up by 17-20, and they were letting Zappi throw the ball. And that to me showed me like they were letting this kid practice for next week. They already won the game last week. They were letting him get ready for the week coming up. Nice little run. Oh, gosh dang it, bro. Kenyon Drake with another 15, 20-yard rush, guys. Ah, man. If you tailed my bet today with J.K. Dobbins, it looks like I'm a damn loser, and I just lost me some money. So, yeah. Bailey Zappi, though, going back to him and what I thought is they trusted him enough where Belichick will usually just run the ball out up 17. They were up 17. And they were letting this kid throw. And I was like, oh, my God, this kid's going to ball out. And that's what I was telling Trey. I was like, they smacked the Browns today.
Jets are just tight ending up right now, man. 2 big plays from the Jets. They're driving. I think they're across midfield already.
It's a handoff again to Drake. And Drake, even as he was going to get stuffed, gets freaking 0 to 1 yard. So it's like, wow. And in that New England game, Bailey Zappi, 2 touchdowns, 0 picks, man. He's averaging 9.5 yards. This guy is just like 124.9 passer rating, bro. Golly. Who's got Bailey Zappi in their fantasy league? Huh. Oh, wow. Doesn't help, though, when you got a beast like Ramon Stevenson behind you. 15 carries, 66 yards, and a tutty, averaging 4.5 yards. Well, him pulling in 3 catches for 9 yards for you who play in PPR leagues. And now the ones who have Chubb. Chubb is giving you not a chubby today, guys. 11 rushes for 51 yards. Not the type of day you expect, but that's the type of day I expect from Belichick. On a 2nd and 8 on the 12-yard line, we've got a touchdown Ravens to who? Mark Andrews, of course, guys. Mark Andrews has been eating. He's been eating all year. And, yeah, Ravens go up with a nice little score. Oh, wow. Nice catch. Nice pass for all you guys saying Lamar has no arm. 20% of the time he looks like that, but he definitely looks like he's getting better. Pay the freaking man. Mark Andrews today, guys. Holy crap. Not counting this touchdown, 6 for 94. So that's going to give him 7 for 106 and a touchy. Oh, golly, Batman. And it looks like J.K. Dobbins is just like either hurt or been replaced because Kenyon Drake 9 for $118 has looked like he taken over today. And Sharpie donated. Ugh, I do not like donating. Let me tell you. We got a red zone. We got a pub zone alert. Pub zone alert. Colts are in the pub zone. Down by 2. First and goal. Fakes the handoff. Matt Ryan throws to the back of the end zone to nobody. Nobody. That's right. Matt Ryan throws to his favorite person he's thrown to all year long. Number nothing. What up, Nilo? I see you, my guy. Thanks for popping in. I see you, Kevin Lee. Anthony, let's get it. Ron Lofton, you've been here all day. Tome, my guy, Miggins, let's do it. Appreciate you all for tuning in to the Pub Zone. Smash the like if you haven't. Go to my page if you can. Hit the share. Hit the retweet. And let's keep this thing rocking. We've got 2 people in the Pub Zone. We've got 1 creeping on in. We've got the Browns trying to get inside the 20, where it's second and goal for the Colts. Throws it up to the corner of the end zone. Is that a push-off? If not, it's a touchdown, Campbell. Or Woods. Touchdown, Woods, the backup tight end. Golly, man, if you played some Mo Alley Cox, you just got Cox and feel real dirty. And if you feel real dirty, you probably need to go use some of the best soap out there. And that is at Dr. Sasquatch. I ain't saying this just to say it, guys. This is like molten lava almost. It's like melts on your body, not in your mouth, kind of like an M&M. But it's not your hand. But for real, though, you really don't need to put on cologne. This stuff smells so good. I like the wood one myself. I like that nice little musk smell. But go out there and use that promo code PUBSPORTS at Dr. Sasquatch and get yourself 10% off your first order and don't feel dirty like they did. 16-3, and Teddy Bridgewater says, hey, Sharpie, you need to shut your mouth. I can score a touchdown if I need to. And Mike Gesicki, here you go. Why don't you get in the end zone for me? It's now 16-9, Vikings with the lead, depending on the extra point from the Dolphins. 10 minutes left in that game. Still plenty of time. Shout out to the chat, though, guys. Without you guys, there is no Pub Zone. Let's keep this Pub Zone rolling. And if you can, or if you haven't, and if you want to hit the donation, go ahead. Or you can go on over to Buy Me a Coffee and buy me a beer. Everything helps towards the next Pubapalooza trip. Pubapalooza 2023, Atlantic City. Here we come. And if you don't know, you should know. Pub Sports is all funded by one man and one man only, Jeff Slaughter. So every bit helps. And we have good times when we are on Pubapalooza. So shout out to the 30, 40 people who made the trip to Pubapalooza last time. And shout out to Reese Hall for the Jets on a fucking, 23-yard touchdown. Oh my God. On a straight up, a rush up the middle, cut back to the outside. Oh my God. This defense is just, wow. Touchdown Hall for the Jets. 34-yard rush on a counter play. That's what I couldn't come up with. I was like, man, we used to run that counter in friggin' high school. He countered it, cut back all the way up across the field to the sideline like they draw it up on your high school notebook, and it worked. Wow. Wow, we got a timeout coming in. The Steelers-Bucks game's on a 3rd and 1 for the Bucks. They are down by 1. Man, I know a lot of people probably tease them to win the game today, so let's get us some Bucks touchdowns. It'll still cover you guys with those 9.5, 10 points who do have the Steelers, because that's definitely looking like a great bet. 1st and 20 for the Bengals, down by 5. They are on their own 42-yard line. Joe Burrow drops back to pass, hands it off to Samaje Perine for absolutely peanuts. Perine got peanuts. Nothing. 2nd and 19 coming on in for the Bengals, down by 5. Still enough time, 8 minutes in that game. We've got 3rd and 1 for the Bucs on their own 26, 27, and they got nothing. They lost 2 yards. Leonard Fournette, bro. Womp, womp, womp. Wow, you lost a yard on 4th and 1. You're down by a point. You're in your own 30. You got to punt the ball, man. This is not looking good for Bucs. Wow, Mike Tomlin, you get it, dude. You get it. Wow. Bucs punt the ball. 13 minutes still left in the game. Plenty of time. And what is this receiver doing? This punt returner decided to do some stuff you would do in a video game. Run backwards to run backwards. And he probably lost 15 freaking yards. Breaking news, fellas. Breaking news. Kenny Pickett concussion will not return to the Buccaneers game. We have us a Trubisky signing, fellas. Mitch the bitch is in the game for the Steelers. So, yeah, I don't like you. Oh, man, it should be run from here on out. That's another concussion, though. I hope you're all right, Mr. Pickett. On 2nd and 19, what a play by Joe Burrow. Feeds it in over 2 defenders to Higgins up the seam for a gain of 14-15. It's a manageable 3rd down coming now. Nice freaking pass. Nice catch. Let's go, T. Higgies. Giants are starting to put in a drive. The Giants are a lot better than what I thought. Daniel Jones dropped back to get him on this drive and throws it to Robinson. Wan'Dale Robinson's starting to become that dude. And anybody who drafted him or still has him available, guys, like that's somebody who's still going to be available in certain fantasy leagues because a lot of people just gave up on him already. And definitely he's having himself a decent little game. Wan'Dale Robinson, 4 catches, guys, for 50-something yards. Not too shabby. And then they handed off on 1st and 10 to Saquon for a gain of 5. They've been able to move for yards. They just haven't been able to punch it in when they need to punch it in. We've got 3rd and 12 for the Niners, down 2 touchdowns, 5 minutes left. Jimmy G with the ball in shotgun, dropping back to pass, and got a completion to my guy, Brandon Ayuk. Let's freaking go. Ayuk for a 1st down. There's not enough time left. You guys need to hop, and a skip, guys. So shout out to the chat. Hit the like if you haven't, and if you don't have a book, go on over to mybookie.ag. But before you do, Debo on 2nd and 14 gave him a big thing. Big pass. Daniel Jones on 2nd and 5 drops it off underneath for a gain of 8. 1st down, Giants. Go on over to mybookie.ag. Use that promo code PubSports. Your first deposit, they will match it up to $1,000, minimum of $100. 50% match deposit if you use cash or credit. 100% if you use Bitcoin. 1 stack gets you 2 back. Well, so why would you even want to use cash or credit? They have sites that turn cash into Bitcoin. So go turn some cash into Bitcoin, turn it over, hit that Pub Sports promo and roll that over, not 50 times, and go get you some real money. Giants with the ball, 1st and 10, driving on the Ravens 21, hands it off to Saquon for 8 more yards. Man, he just looks so good with the ball. That's why I don't understand. Saquon's hurt. Saquon is rubbing out his shoulder. His shoulder popped out. Saquon's hurt. This happened last week, guys, and if you don't have Matt Breida on your fantasy team, go get him. Go handcuff Saquon Barkley with Breida. You just got to right now, guys, with how much they use the running back. Man. Joe Burrow on 3rd and 6, drop back the pass. Guys all over Jamar Chase. There wasn't a flag, but that's a catch and a 1st down. Oh, man, that would have been dirty. 2nd and 2 for the Giants, and they tried to vulture me, and they gave the ball to Breida for a 1.5-yard gain. It's going to be 3rd and inches. What a catch and run for an extra 2 yards through 2 Saints defenders to get that 1st down. Jamar Chase has 5 catches, 65 yards, and a tutty on the day. They're down 5, 6 minutes, 40 seconds left in the game. 1st and 10 on the Saints' 36-yard line. Joe Burrow drops back to pass, and he's looking at Higgins. T. Higgins, he's got 10. He's getting to the outside. He got himself about 12, 13. We're almost to the pub zone inside the 20. Daniel Jones sneaks it for a gain of 1 or 2 on 3rd and inches. We are going to have 1st and 10 for the Giants on the 11-yard line, so there will be room for a first down if they can get down there. What a play by for Higgins to get that first down, and the Bengals are starting to feel themselves. This drive, 3 rushes, 6 passes for 51 yards, taking off 5 minutes on the clock for these Bengals. Joe Burrow drops back, and he's sacked. Oof. Loses 7, 8 yards on 1st and 10. 1st and 10 for the Giants. Down by 10, 6 minutes, 44 seconds. Matt Breida in motion, hands the ball off to Saquon Barkley for a gain of 3. Yeah, Breece Hall right now. He has 93 yards and a touchdown on the day. Shout out to that rookie. Joe Mixon, 45 yards and a reception touchdown. Alvin Kamara's got 89 yards. The only one who don't belong up there is Mr. Hasty, who vultured all those Jaguars running backs. Joe Burrow stops back the pass again and takes himself out of field goal range and gets sacked again. Back-to-back sacks by that Saints D. Daniel Jones on 2nd and 7. Bootlegs out, almost gets sacked. Throws a fucking dime. Touchdown, Giants! Touchdown, Giants! To the tight end. Oh, my God. Daniel Jones has got some freaking dimes thrown today in between coverage, just muscling in throws. Oh, my God. What's up, Big Show?
I just said let's go. I got +5 in Giants, so +5.5.
Man, on 3rd and 27, they try like a 5-yard underneath play to Jamar Chase, and they get nothing here. It's going to be a long field goal, 33 yards, add on the 17. It's going to be about a 50-yard field goal if they decide to go for it. 26-21, Jaguars ball. They're down by 5. And a nice throw. 3rd and 13, they get 18 yards on a nice pitch and catch from Sunshine to Jones. Man, Jones, they paid that guy so much money, and you don't hear from him often. They're going to bring out McPherson for the Bengals. 52-yard field goal attempt, down by 5. This guy last year was 2nd in the league in 50-yard field goal attempts made. And guess what? Go count yourself another one for all you who have some McPherson in their life. That is good. They're down by 2. Dolphins have the ball, down by 6 on a 1st and 10. Incomplete pass for Teddy Bridgewater. We've got 3 games coming up, guys, on the NFL late night games, afternoon games before we go into the Sunday night game. Go on over to Prize Picks, play yourself a little afternoon action. Use promo code PUBSPORTS. Your first deposit up to $100, minimum of $25. They are going to match deposit it. Get yourself some first half action, some full game action, some Sunday night action. Pub Sports has got you covered Sunday night football. And you know what? Mitch the bitch Trubisky says, I ain't no bitch. Touchdown Steelers, Chase Claypool. Holy crap. This is now a real upset in the making. A 9.5, 10-point favorite in the Bucs are about to go down by 8 with the extra point pending. Oh my gosh. Niners are driving. Clock is ticking. The clock is their enemy. 3 minutes, 15 seconds left. 3rd and 1. And they pitch it out to Will. Nothing. Coleman gets stopped. Coleman loses a yard on 3rd and 1. 4th and 2, down 2 touchdowns, 3 minutes left. You guys were anywhere from a 5.5 to 3.5 point freaking favorites. Anybody who got them some Falcons action today, good bet. You're looking really, 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 really good. And that total at 45.5 right now, woof. That thing was easy money. That thing damn near hit in the first half. Actually, no, they need points right here. Oh, it's at 44 right now. And on 4th and 1, they don't get it. Falcons ball. He looks for Deebo Samuel on an incomplete pass. Holy crap. Everybody who had the over-under in this game thought they cashed at halftime. You're not going to cash on that over. Oh my God. It is going to stay under the total after 35 points in the first half. 4th and 1 for the Jaguars in a must-get spot. Sunshine gets stood up, but ETN hits him from the back. The old push gets him through. First down. Oh, the push. If you don't know what I'm talking about, then you don't watch football. Shout out to you all. This is the Pub Zone, Pub Sports Radio's version of NFL Red Zone, where I go play-by-play with you. I see you all up in the chat. Ron Lofton, let's go Lily, Nikki Fish Tank, Leonard Porsche, let's get it. 4th and 14 for the Packers. Aaron Rodgers looking to throw the ball downfield, and the Jets get their hand on the ball. The Jets are up by 14 with 9 minutes left in the game, getting the ball. Oh, it's looking like the Packers are going down. It's looking like the 49ers are going down. And the Bucks may be on that list too. Is this not
like the Packers are going for it on 4th and 14?
That was 4th and 14, wasn't it? Maybe not. I thought that was 4th and 14 that I just watched. But we'll see. Jaguars hand the ball off on 2nd and 5. They've got Robinson into the game right now. Flag on the play. Not sure what this flag's going to be. It's got to have to be like something on the offense. Holding. Defense. Oh, automatic first down for the Jaguars. Holding on the defense on a run play. You don't see that every day. Called it on the defensive tackle. 4th and 5 for the Dolphins. Down by 6. Teddy Bridgewater takes the snap and shotgun. Unloads the ball to Tyreek Hill. And he catches it. First down Dolphins. They are not done. Teddy Bridgewater is going to shut me up, huh? He's going to be like, I just waited till the 4th quarter. But they're going to call a holding on the Dolphins. Wow. 1st and 10, Jaguars. Sunshine, Trevor Lawrence drops back the pass. They're on him, so he keeps it, tucks it, and runs for another 12. First down, Jaguars. Down by 5, Jaguars are rolling in. They're looking to punch it in here, guys. Trevor Lawrence, dude, I like the fact that he looks downfield. He doesn't look to run. He runs when he has to. Eyes kept popping up. It's now 2nd and 20 in that Dolphins game after they took back that pass to Tyreek Hill. Man, oh man. Teddy Bridgewater drops back, throws the ball, and almost throws a pick, but it's a catch. 1st and 10, Jaguars. They do a pitch out to ETN to the right side. Looks like it's going to get stuffed, and then he hits them afterburners and gains 7. He's down. He's laying on the ground, and he gets back up. Man, I thought ETN might have been hurt. Definitely enough to where they're going to put in Robinson. ETN's going to the sideline right now. Shout out to the chat, guys. Any of you guys on any of these big dog money lines today, let us know, guys. Let us know if you got some plus money coming your way. Teddy Bridgewater on 3rd and 15 drops back to pass and hits. Oh my God, Jalen Waddle with the ball, and then he fumbles the ball. Jalen Waddle catches the ball, gets the first down, and fumbles it to the Vikings. Oh my God. That's minus 2 points on my fantasy team. You bum. You can't fumble the ball, Waddle. What are you doing? 2nd and 2 for the Jaguars. They have time to get a first down. They are on the 7, and a busted play still gets them the first down. It was a quarterback option read, and he tried to yank the ball out of the running back, and the running back didn't want to give it back to Trevor Lawrence. So they both ran together for that 2 yards. Weird, but they got the first down. Jalen Waddle. Wow, that might have cost them the game right there. Jaguars 1st and goal. And we've got a touchdown, Jaguars. We've got a Kirk sighting. We've got a Captain Kirk sighting. That's right. Kirk for 6. Field goal pending, which they should not go for. They need to go for 2. They're up by 1 right now. Kirk on the day, 3 catches, 12 yards with that touchdown. At least that touchdown saved you if you ran him in fantasy, because that is a trash day even with that touchdown. Wow, we got a game. We've got Red Zone. We've got Pub Zone, guys. Shout out to you all for tuning in. Hit the share, hit the like. Everything helps. And let's keep this train rolling. Tonight on Pub Sports Radio, we have Sunday Night Football. We have Betcast with Jimmy the Bag and the people he brings on. That's where you're going to get that different side of Sharpie. Oh, wow. Busted play on the 2-point conversion. That is the worst coach in the history of coaches. I still don't know how this guy even's got a job, but whatever. Tries to do what he did with the Eagles all the time and just do way too much trick crap going on to where it's just crap. Well, guess what's going on in this Giants game? Uh-oh. We have a snap that goes through Lamar Jackson's hands. He pulls it back, tries to run with it, and gets picked. Intercepted.
Let's
Giants
go.
down by
Go.
3
Go.
with the
Go.
ball inside the Ravens'
Let's go.
30-yard line. What is going on here, Lamar? Wow. This is Dog Sunday, guys. This is the Dog Sundays. Joe Burrow with the ball, 1st and 10 on his own 40-yard line, down by 2. Nice pitch and catch to Jamar Chase. Chase down the sideline. Chase is going untouched to the end zone. Touchdown, Bengals. That was way too easy. Oh, my God. He punts the ball into the end zone. Jamar Chase, have yourself a day. Everybody was talking about Joe Burrow coming home. No, Jamar Chase came home today too as well, guys. He played with that man in college. Holy crap. An 11-yard out route, 2 missed tackles, afterburners, touchdown, 60-yard reception. And what's going on here? We got 1st and 10. Almost. That's a beautiful fucking pass from Danny Dimes off the hands of the Giants in the end zone. Man, Daniel Jones looks good today. I cannot say that every day. Wow. Maybe giving this guy a running back is helping him. Holy crap. Today is a day of excitement. Today is a day of wow. Today is a day of like, oh my God. And it might be a day of a lot of people losing money. Shout out to the guys losing money. I lost me a nice chunk on J.K. Dobbins. Got 2nd and 10 from the Giants. And they snap it to Barkley, hand it to Jones, pass it to the tight end, trick play after trick play. They get 8 yards off of it, though. They are down to the 5-yard line, 3rd and 2. 2-point conversion coming for the Bengals. They're up by 4 right now. They've got Mixon in the backfield. 1 minute, 57 seconds on the clock. Burrow lets it go, and it gets batted down. Saints are going to have to come back. They're down by 4. They're going to need a touchdown either which way. 3rd and 3 for the Giants on the 5.5-yard line, going in to score in a 3-point game where they're down. Do they trust Daniel Jones to throw the ball in this spot? 4 seconds on the play clock, and we hit the 2-minute warning. 2-minute warning. Wow. 2nd and 4. We're going to hop on over to the Vikings-Dolphins. Vikings with the ball. They hand it off to Dalvin Cook. Dalvin Cook gets the 1st down and more. Gets it and more to the motherfucking house. Touchdown, Dalvin Cook on a 3rd and 4 for 50-plus yards. Touchdown, Dalvin Cook. They're going to go for the 2-point conversion, up by 12, and Cousins throws the ball to the end zone, and we get a feeling. I have a feeling that this game's over. 24-10, 3 minutes and 10 seconds left. Vikings up by 14. That's the way I thought this game would have went the whole time, but I also thought this game we're about to talk about wasn't going to be like, and we've got the Bucs with the ball, 1st and 15. They're on their, they're on the 28-yard line of the Steelers, and they drop it off to playoff Fournette. There was a face mask there. No flag. Wow. It's a little reception, about 4 or 5 yards for playoff Lenny. Down by 8, the Bucs are with 5 minutes and 45 seconds left. They are 3 yards away from the pub zone. Dropping back Brady in shotgun, pumps it, looks, pumps it. Ball is tipped. We're looking at a 3rd and 11. Are they really going to have to kick another field goal? Like, ay. No bueno. He was looking for Godwin there, guys. I wonder how Godwin has been that dude he's been looking for all day. Teddy Bridgewater has the ball, down by 2 touchdowns again. Garbage time coming. And he throws a pick. I guess not. Looks like and he takes a knee. Throws the pick, takes a knee. Smart. Vikings have the ball, up by 2 scores. That's over. Steelers have somebody on the ground looking like Pierce, their linebacker. Hobbling off. Man, today was a day, guys. Bailey Zappi and the Patriots, they did their damn thing. Cleveland, 4th and 5, 24-9. And they chuck it up to the end zone. And that was a beautiful catch. That's a touchdown. Who was that? Wow. Oh, that's Amari Cooper. Just the guy that the Cowboys said, oh, we don't need you. But Jacoby Brissett makes him look good. Amari Cooper for a garbage time touchdown for you guys. For the ones needing that. 16-24, 15-24 with the extra point pending. Then they're going for 2 points here. They got Hunt in the backfield, not Chubb. Brissett takes the shotgun snap. Looks, starts to run, and gets popped while he throws the ball. No 2 points. 9-point game. New England up by 9. 6 minutes, 17 seconds left. Yeah, shout out to you all, guys. We are getting near the end of the first Pub Zone. We will do all the morning games every Sunday morning, play-by-play, and I'll leave you with the afternoon games for yourself and your family. But come back to Pub Sports Radio for Sunday Night Football's live bet stream with Jimmy the Bag. It's going to be a good game tonight. We got Dallas and the Eagles. So, yeah, and if you know, you know, live betting is the way to go. On 3rd and 11 for the Bucs, they pick up 10. Are they going to go for it on 4th and 1 right now? They have to. I know you can kick a field goal and play for your defense to get the ball back. No, go for it on 4th and 1. Come on. Shout out to you all who played Marcus Mariota in your fantasy today. The number 2 leading quarterback in all of fantasy right now. Yeah, wow. First down, Bucs. Holy crap. 4th and 1. He dropped back and drops it off to White, the running back. Oh, my God. They didn't even run the ball. They've been stuffing them on the run. 4th and 1 this whole day. He dropped back in the shotgun and let it go. 3rd and 3 for the Giants after the 2-minute warning. Looking to punch it in and take the lead. And Daniel Jones throws a pick in the end zone, but there's a flag down in the end zone. There is a flag down in the end zone. It looked like pass interference on the defense. I'm not going to call it until I see it, but they tackled that wide receiver. Here we go, guys. Wow, this is a big piece of this game right here. And Harbaugh's shaking his head. That's got to be on them.
Hey, my bad, Sharpie. I only had over 101 reception yards on the ladder, so I cashed all 3.
Well, don't say I'm mad. You got freaking money. As soon as
I
that
thought
game's over, they're going to be
when I
loading
took
it
a
up.
glance at it, I thought it was 107.
Man, you win them ladders. That's definitely been winning this year at a 60% clip, and that means it's profitable. On 1st and 10, a sweet pass to Leonard Fournette, and he takes it to the right, and he goes through 2 Steelers. Touchdown! Leonard Fournette down by 2 points. 2-point conversion coming from the Bucs. 4 minutes and 38 seconds left. We've got Mitch Trubisky in for the Steelers. If you don't know, Pickett got knocked out with a concussion. 1st and goal for the Giants after that penalty. Hand off to what? My guy, Saquon Barkley on my fantasy team. My fantasy team's got to be freaking eaten today. Let's go. Giants with the lead. Holy crap, is this dog Sunday. Ow! Ow! Oh, my God. Wow. Packers were a 7.5-point favorite. Wow. 49ers ended up as a 4-point favorite after being bet all the way down. Bucs were a 9.5, 10-point favorite. 2-point conversion for the Bucs. Brady steps back to pass, throws it into 2 Steelers, incomplete. They are down by 2. 2-point game with 38 seconds left. Wow. Extra point is good. Giants are up 24-20. Wow. Less than 2 minutes left. And oh my God, that would have cashed the play. I told you guys to go play. Andy Dalton dropped back on 1st and 10, threw it to Kamara, and it fell, and it was nowhere near him, but he was wide open. So on 2nd and 10, down by 4. Andy Dalton drops back, throws the Callaway, and off his hands. You guys need to help out your quarterback sometimes. Matt Ryan trying to make a comeback, down by 1 point, 49 seconds left. We got 3rd and 10 after this incompletion on 2nd down. Tried to force it in there. We've got lots of action going on. Shout out to you all who tuned into the Pub Zone today. NFL Red Zone on Pub Sports Radio, play-by-play. 3rd down and 10 for the Saints. Down by 4. Dalton drops back, looks right, pumps, and gets brought down and sacked. That is the last thing you could have done. And in the Colts game, down by 1, Matt Ryan drops back. Looking, throws it to who? Pittman Jr. That's 15-18, 1st and 10. They've got to be nearing that field goal line. They've got to be coming in. Matt Ryan is not taking this L today. 4th and 17 for the Saints. 34 seconds left. This is going to be their last play unless they get a 1st down. Wow, what a day, what a day. Shout out to you all. Smash the like if you haven't. Hit the share, hit the retweet. And if you need a book, go on over to mybookie.ag. Use that promo code PubSports. Get yourself a 50% match deposit if you use cash or debit, 100% if you use Bitcoin. Minimum of 100, maximum to 1,000. They will match deposit it. So stop sleeping, start eating, and get on team with mybookie.ag. And for those who got Prize Picks and can use Prize Picks, go on over there, use Prize Picks, same promo code PubSports, and get yourself a match deposit up to 100, minimum of 25 on your first deposit. We've got all types of shows on Pub Sports Radio. 4th and 17, Andy Dalton lets it go, and it's nowhere near to anybody. They don't get a flag, incomplete. The game is going to be over with a kneel down. 30-26, Bengals win. Bengals cover, and the over is easy, because the over in this one was 42.5. So definitely, guys, we're on the over. That was probably the right play. I like the Bengals in this spot, but I didn't bet it. But is what it is. Definitely took a shot. There was definitely pushing and shoving. They didn't call it. Oh, well. 3rd and 16 for the Steelers. 2 plays, lost 6 yards. Mitch Trubisky drops back and throws it, and he gets his dude. That's right, Chase Claypool on 3rd and 16 for 18 yards. 1st down, 2 minutes and 20 seconds left. Ruh-roh. Now we go to the Ravens game. Minute 39, Lamar Jackson's down, and he's dancing, and he gets hit, and he fumbles the ball, and he picks it up, and he fumbles again. Giants football. This game is over. A minute 30 left. They do have 3 timeouts. Lamar Jackson fumbled twice. Giants football. Wow. Up, dog. Upset alert all day long. Ow! The dogs are freaking barking. Ravens, Giants, the total was 45.5. We're sitting at 44, guys. There might be 3 damn kneel downs, and nobody gets the over. This is crazy. Lamar Jackson stepped back. He got hit, fumbled the ball, went to go pick it up and got rocked. Giants get the ball, 1st down. Oh, my gosh. Oh, wow. Now we've got the Colts with the ball, and they're definitely in field goal range. It's a far field goal at this moment. They definitely want some more yards. We've got 1st and 10, 42 seconds left. They are on the 29-yard line, and this is where I see them handing the ball off. You can't get cute. That was offsides, bro. They didn't call it. Matt Ryan drops back. He drops back to hand it off and falls over his own lineman's feet. He loses 4 yards. That is the... Oh, wow. That's the Colts in a nutshell, bro. How do you... Oh, they go to hand the ball off, and he falls over his own feet. Oh, my God, bro. Oh. 3rd and 11 again for the Steelers. Oh, my God. 2 minutes and 15 seconds left. There's only 1 timeout left for the Bucs. They've got to get to Trubisky here. Trubisky's got too much time. He unloads. They catch the ball. Claypool again down the sideline. That was a beautiful play and catch. This game's over. They got the 2-minute warning. They got 1 timeout. That's not enough time. This is it. Looks like the Bucs are going to lose the game outright. It's 9.5, 10-point favorites. Holy Shalito, Batman. Oh my God, if you're feeling dirty right now, if you're feeling sick to your stomach, if you feel disgusted, go on over to Dr. Sasquatch, use that promo code PubSports and get some of that best soap in the world. That soap won't make you not need cologne. Colts with the ball on 2nd and 14, handed off to Lindsey for nada. He maybe gets one. He was fighting for that yard. 23 seconds left. Jaguars did take a timeout. They are hoping to get the ball back if they make a field goal. Then we get into this Ravens-Giants game, 2nd and 5. Saquon did rush it on 1st down for 5 yards. 1:24 left. They hand it off to Saquon again, and he dances. He could score a touchdown. Saquon Barkley just did the type of stuff where, as a fantasy owner, I've already scored a touchdown, so I'm not mad. He's not allowing the Ravens to get the ball back. He could have ran in the end zone. He kneeled it down on the 1-yard line. Shout out to Saquon Barkley. That is coaching. Shout out to Doval and the Giants coaching staff. You have to practice that for it to happen. Good play call. That game is iced. Giants are winning that game now. Colts with the ball on 3rd and 13. Down by 1. 23 seconds left. 7 on the play clock. Ryan drops back to pass. Heaves it to the end zone. Pierce, touchdown Colts! Touchdown Colts on 3rd and 13. They said, fuck your field goal. Touchdown Colts. Oh my God, Pierce. 32-yard TD reception on 3rd and 13. Pierce has 3 catches for 49 yards on the day. Matt Ryan is your fantasy leader in quarterbacks. 389 yards on the day. 3 touchdowns. Who played Matt Ryan? Nobody. Wow. Pierce shook him off the line. Probably touched him a little bit down there. No play call. No penalty, though. But he definitely slapped at him a couple times. Touchdown Colts. They are going to go up by 9 or up by 8, pending on this extra point. Or are they going to go for 2? Let's see. I think they go for 2 in the spot. Let us see. We definitely got action. Shout out to you all in the chat. Smash the like if you haven't. Hit the share. Hit the retweet. And man, oh man, we've had a day. We are going to do this every Sunday. Morning games only, where it stays packed. Then we'll give you a couple hours break on Pub Sports and come right back with the live bet stream with Jimmy the Bag. We keep you busy Monday through Sunday on Pub Sports Radio. Monday is hitting the books? Big Show? Or is that Tuesday?
Yeah, it's hitting the books at 1 p.m.
Monday morning, the biggest show on Pub Sports Radio is the NCAA Hit in the Book show. That is the first one that cracks off. Then we've got playoff baseball shows. Then Tuesday comes in with Pete Loshak, Jimmy the Bags. We've got live bet streams. We've got prize picks, the good, the bad, and the money. We've got all types of stuff going in on. So make sure you go on over to Pub Sports and don't just check out this. Hit the like, hit the subscribe, and let's get some garbage time touchdown for Teddy Bridgewater and Gesicki again. Now they're going to go for 2, and he looks right back at Gesicki and doesn't get it. Everybody who played Gesicki, which is nobody, cashed today. Gesicki has been ass this year until Teddy Bridgewater decides to show up and make the guy relevant again. But it is what it is. 27 games decided by 1 score since 2022, the Vikings. And they have a losing record. This year, they're 3-0. About to be 4-0. That's pretty crazy, huh? Let's keep it going, huh? Vikings are starting to win close games. But yet everybody says the Vikings suck. We'll see. Only time shall tell. Now, do you know who did suck today? Tom Brady. 25 for 40, 243. Leonard Fournette, 21 rushes, 63 yards. The guy I bet, J.K. Dobbins, 7 rushes, 15 yards. Man,
we had 2 more games kick off.
Huh?
We had 2 more games kick off.
Yeah, I'm doing morning games.
I know. Sorry.
It's all right. Colts go for a 2-point conversion, hand the ball off to Lindsey, and Lindsey gets in. They are now up by 7. Wow. Patriots have the ball up by 9. And what the hell just happened? A reversed handoff to the wide receiver. Touchdown, Patriots. Looked like Bourne got into the end zone again. Man,
Cash to Saquon Barkley over 81 rushing yards.
let's go. Saquon Barkley had himself a day today, guys. He had 22 carries, 83 yards, and a touchdown, well adding on 3 catches for 12 yards. But shout out to Daniel Jones. His box score might not look good, 173 yards, 2 touchdowns, but those 0 interceptions and the dimes he was throwing in key situations today, man, definitely surprised me. Definitely put it on some of those wide receivers. We got an onside kick from the Dolphins coming. Vikings recover it. That was actually a good kick and a good recovery. I love when guys come up and ham the ball. 2nd and 1, 2-minute warning. Mitch Trubisky runs the ball for a first down. They should be able to kneel the ball out. Coming into the Steelers winning the game outright today. Holy crap. Holy crap. I know people were on the Steelers with the points. I want to know the guys that were on the Steelers with the money line. Shout out to my motherfucking dude, Molecular Ninja. $10 donation. Cast the Etienne Russian receiving Stevie Shin rush yards. Let's go. Let's go, guys. That right there is going to give me 10 Slim Jims for my BBW fund. If you don't know, guys, every donation helps. Jeff Slaughter, one man and one man only, pays for everything to do with Pub Sports Radio. Now, what does that mean? Is he funds it all. So donations help, guys. So if you can, please send us some donations. Go over to Buy Me a Coffee, and don't do this clown circus show the Jaguars are trying to do, trying to score a last touchdown, throwing 50 balls back and forth. Finally, the ball is down. Jaguars lose to the Colts by 7. Cover the number, and the game goes over. 41 total. That's a lot of points for a 41 total. Sheesh. That 1.5 gets covered by the Colts. And yeah, we do got other games going on right now. What? Well, I'm going to tell you what's going on, though. We are going to talk a little afternoon game, okay? Kyler Murray just broke for a 50-piece McNugget. 50-piece McNugget. That's right, guys. Shoo! He went in there and did the damn thing. So this morning, guys, the Falcons destroyed the Niners. Covered, and it stayed under. The Browns game, we've still got 4 minutes left into it. It is a 31-15 game. And we will be here until all the morning games end. We will say our goodbyes, and we will have ourselves a day. Right now, though, we'll talk a little afternoon game. Kyler Murray is definitely playing pitch and catch right now, and that looks like Rondell Moore all the way down to the 3-yard line. We know one thing about Seattle, guys. Seattle has no defense, and they're sieves. They're going to allow 2nd and 4 for the Rams. P.J. Walker drops back, throws it to McCaffrey. McCaffrey stays on his feet after a couple twists and turns and gets himself 20-something yards. 1st and goal coming up for the Cardinals, 0-0. First drive is looking beautiful. So every game in the morning, we've got Giants covered because they were a dog, and the game stays under, which is absurd. I'm sorry for anybody who had the over there. And then the Bengals game goes over. Bengals are outright winners as a 1.5-point dog. And the Steelers cover as a 9.5-point favorite. Oh, yeah, the Bucks those problems are real. Vikings cover as a -3-point favorite on the road. And the total of that game was at a 45. That did not come into the total in this game, huh? That's a straight 40. Under. So we will stay with you guys until the remainder of the Patriots game because that is the last morning game of the day. So we'll just also talk that game and also give you the afternoon highlights until it ends. But yeah, this game is pretty much over. It's just clocking the ball. The Patriots actually have the ball up by 15. So we'll talk Cardinals and Rams football until this game cracks off. We do have the main game of the day that does start in 25 minutes. We got Chiefs and Bills, and I love what C-Mac, the Pack, was talking about today by taking Mahomes' rush yards. On 3rd and goal, Murray does what Murray does and throws it into the ground. Like, they drove all the way down here and are going to have to settle for a field goal. And the Panthers are driving on the Rams. They are driving on the Rams. They are inside the 15 Late flag came for a late hit. It's going to be automatic 1st and goal right there. And yeah, wow. Is this just straight up just upset day all damn day? Is that really what we're going on? Is that really what we're going on? Man. Oh, wow. Shout out to you all for hanging in there, tuning into Pub Sports Radio's NFL Pubzone, our version of Pub Sports Red Zone. And we will be here every Sunday for the morning games until the morning games complete. And yes, that means I'm going to hang out with you for the end of this bum Patriot game, but we'll talk freaking highlights in Red Zone because that's what it's about. And we'll just let the Patriots game tick on out. If someone scores, I'll let you know. And let's just talk Red Zone, and let's talk these Rams. And PJ Walker right now is actually making this offense actually click where Baker Mayfield sucked. Ooh, nice little quarterback read option. Gives it off to CJ, to I keep thinking CMC, to McCaffrey. Then we're back into this New England game. We got Jacoby Brissett picking you guys up some trash can yards, and no, he goes to throw the ball, gets batted down, and the lineman picks it off and takes it all the way down to the 8-yard line with 3 minutes and 45 seconds left. 3rd and goal for New England. They're probably going to hand it off to Stevenson, and they do. And Stevenson runs it all the way into the end zone. There's another fucking touchdown for Ramon Stevenson, just in case you needed another. 38-15 New England. Wow! McCaffrey with a one-handed grab on 3rd and 16. Catches the ball, still short of the sticks. It's going to be a field goal coming up. A nice hold for that Rams D after letting PJ Walker drive all the way down there on him. Wow. Jeez Louise, when are they going to just clock this game out for the Browns and let us all go home for the day? We got a field goal attempt coming in. 42 yards for Eddie Pinheiro. He's 11-12 for the season. 54 is his long. 42 should be doable. And that guy splits the uprights. Too high. Joking. Shout out to you all. Smash the like if you haven't. Yeah, Kyler Murray got 45. That dude took off and ran with it. Definitely. 38-15 in Cleveland. Bill Belichick's return. And I know a lot of people are like, Bill Belichick wants to get back at his old team. They traded for Bill Belichick. It's not like they just gave him away. They traded for Bill Belichick, the New England Patriots. I believe it was like a 3rd-round pick, too. 3rd-round pick is kind of nice, guys. Like, sheesh. New England's kicking the ball off. We got 3 minutes and 40 seconds left. I don't know what Stefanski's going to keep trying to do. The Browns try to return the kick, and the guy slips and falls. Oh, man. You guys are looking like the Cleveland Browns right now. Stop it. Stop. Just knee the ball out. Call it a damn day. If you guys don't know, you should know, we are sponsored by very, very few things over here at Pub Sports. So by using the Pub Sports promo helps Pub Sports more than anything else you can do. I appreciate the likes. I appreciate the donations. I appreciate you guys showing up. But to keep us showing up, to keep these shows full, do us a favor, guys. Use those promo codes. That helps more than you guys know. So shout out to Jeff Slaughter. Shout out to all of you guys. And if the place doesn't have a promo code and you see they got promo codes, tell them they need Pub Sports as a promo code. So smash the like and let's go. Use those promo codes at the places we can and use them. It helps. And if you already have used them, go use them in your wife's name, guys. So go over to Prize Picks. Use that promo code PubSports. Why? Your first deposit up to 100, minimum 25. They're going to match deposit it. And they don't ask you to roll it over a bunch of times on Prize Picks. I know because I bet on Prize Picks. So make sure you go on over there, use that promo code PubSports, and get yourself that match deposit. It's not about, like I said, about that match deposit. It's about keeping Pub Sports rolling, guys. So shout out to every single one of you who've already used our promo codes, and let's keep those promo codes in existence and pounding them. FTB. I can't say what that means, but if you know, you know.
Hey, Sharpie, I'm gonna hit a commercial real quick. Go in and out. You're kind of buzzy again.
All right, I'm back like cook crack. And if you ever are in San Antonio, go to Southtown 101, guys. Go over there. Live music, good food, great entertainment, great atmosphere, and all easy on your wallet. So if you're in San Antonio, stop by Southtown 101. Tell them Sharpie sent you, because I've been there. And they got some cuties behind that bar. So go over there, say hi, and maybe get a little more than dinner. Who knows? But Southtown 101, baby, is where it's at and where it's popping. San Antonio. Right now, guys, we are waiting for the Cleveland Browns game to end. It is 1st and 10 on New England's 44. And they're driving. They're trying to put a little drive together right now. And it's just disgusting because you're 2 minutes, 20 seconds left in the game and you're down by 3 touchdowns. Just stop, please. But you know who's not stopping? Geno Smith, bro. Geno Smith hands the ball off. Tyler Lockett, it looks like right there. They're actually going to use the guy as a runner? Oh, no, that was Walker 3. Oh, that was Walker the 3rd. This is that stud Billy Briz was talking about on the good, the bad, and the money, guys. We have a Prize Pick show every Friday. We talk 20 NFL props in a 30-minute period or more. So make sure you turn in and get yourself some knowledge, some easy knowledge, guys. Facts, numbers, and football props. Doesn't mean you got to bet them. Doesn't mean you got to tail them. But definitely the news is there for the away to attack these teams. That's what we do. We attack them with players. So go on over to Prize Picks. Use that promo code and get in on some Prize Picks and watch us, the good, the bad, and the money every Friday on Pub Sports Radio at 3:30 Eastern with your boy Sharpie's Bets. So tune in every Friday and get yourself some more of some Sharpie. Every Sunday morning, the Pub Zone is going to be cracking off. And right now, we've got a team in the Pub Zone, and that's the Seattle Seahawks. 4 seconds on the play clock, 2nd and 6. Geno Smith drops back. He looks really comfortable, and just a little bit overthrown to Metcalf, but he definitely had him there. Definitely had him there. Panthers are up 3-0. They got the ball first and settled for a field goal. Like to see Darrell Henderson getting the ball. That's a great thing. Definitely like to see my guys eat. And yeah, guys, shout out to you all. I definitely enjoyed it today. 3.5 hours of not smoking marijuana. This may be like the longest I've gone. So shout out to you all. You've kept me entertained and ready to go. 3rd down and 6 for Geno Smith and the Seahawks. They are on the 16-yard line going in to score. Geno Smith drops back. They rush 4, and they get to Geno with 4. That is a sack for the Watt man. Oh, that's Thomas. Thomas and Watt combined for a sack. Let's go, Cardinals. It's looking like a 3-3 game. So yards are being given up so far in this Cardinals game. No touchdowns. So if you're looking to live bet some props, I heard Zoe talking about how both these defenses sucked. And yeah, okay. You got me. I really haven't been paying attention to the Cardinals defense, but Seahawks just mowed right on down there and are going to set up for a 39-yard field goal. Last game of the day that we're waiting for to end, guys, is at 1:57. Cleveland versus the New England Patriots. It is a blowout, 38-15. So we're just going to keep you entertained talking red zone, pub zone, the reasoning why you all are here. So shout out to you all for coming. Pub Sports Radio, we the best out, F the rest out, like Millie Mills be saying. And yeah, let's do it. Rams with the ball, 3rd and 16. Golly, they're on their own 40. Nobody in the backfield with Stafford. Drops back, looking for a screen play and throws it into the ground. Hey, at least he was looking for Henderson. I am on Henderson's rushing receiving yards in this second half. And I'm also in the second half games. And I'm also on Diggs receiving yard. Holy crap, bro. Sauce Gardner wearing a cheese head as he leaves the field until a Packers player looked like Alan Lazard knocked it off his head. Wow. Sauce, the boss, had a cheese head on his head, the fucking hats, because he said, I own you. I own you. Wow. We're at 1:50 left in this game. New England has the ball. They are going to kneel it out for the rest of the day. Well, guys, thank you all for tuning in to the first Pub Zone. We are going to keep this rolling every Sunday. Until next time, this show is sponsored by Pub Sports Radio. Do us a favor, use the promo codes. They help. Like I said, Pub Sports, guys, this is where it's at and where it should be. Until next time, I'm Sharpie's Bets. This show was produced by my guy, Big Show. And tune in to The Good, the Bad, and the Money next Friday, 3:30 Eastern. And tonight's live betcast with Jimmy the Bag and Funny Sharpie. Until next time, have a great day.